They're like, oh yeah, jeez. Thank you, sir. Thank you, lighter.
You bought that or found it?
No, I bought it. It was like £1, bro.
But the technology has not changed in the last. When did I buy mine? I bought it in 19.
This was Ali. I think this is AliExpress. They were just these men are just trying to like maybe when they first came out they're like yeah £10 for them. No, they're trying to fling them out 5, 15p, 20p. Yeah, now they're trying to fling them out, bro. AliExpress. Oh, that reminds me. I even need to check. I need to buy a new toiletries holiday toiletries bag. Brother, he made some tunes. He was in Ghana. He made some tunes. He's like, yeah. He usually when he goes on holiday, he's like, whatever, bro. I gotta come back cool. He said this time he didn't want to come back. Bro. I was burning. Man found the producer. He's the ashtray.
I was looking for it.
Man found the producer 20 minutes from our yacht. So basically, our cousin's got a boy. One of our cousins just casually mentioned he's got a boy who's a producer. Man lives 20 minutes away from us in Ghana. So my brother went to book him. Bro, in 4 days, in 3 days, they made 4 tunes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, so he was burning when he had to come back. I don't think he can. It's just different, isn't it? It's possible. Of course you can. What do you mean? Back to back.
Oh, bro. You could try. But I swear it was you and Adrian that said I couldn't even DJ off the Bluetooth.
Oh, yeah.
But you'll do it across the stream.
It's slightly different.
Principally, sure, it's the same thing.
Are you guys saving your sets?
What I'm doing, it goes the extra steps in it, so I can lie.
You're not saving your sets. You got to save the sets, bro.
Yeah, you can save.
And you got to sell them You got to sell them license at 5p. That's how you get rich, bro.
Yeah. No, I think unless the internet connection becomes rapid, it's gonna be
Imagine that, bro. Imagine that in 2026 we're still struggling with internet connection. These guys have bought 3G and then bought 4G and then bought 5G and then got rid of 3G and internet is still trash.
Every generation you go up, the coverage goes down.
Yeah.
6G, they're gonna have to have router in every room. But I think it's gonna be so bad every level.
It's not even just that, but we're running out of radio channels. There's only so much radio, so there's only so many radio channels. It's like when you go to Notting Hill, you can't report, can't use your phone. It's not because there's not too many motherfuckers there. And
so it's just the usage is going up. So the more the usage goes up.
Say for example, Teslas, all these electric cars, radio frequency.
So now really
it's gonna be long.
so what they might do is they might say like if you're say for example you're driving a Tesla, you can't have connection with your phone. It has to go through the Tesla. Does that reduce
it will probably
the amount of radio channels?
Closest thing.
I mean, it's if you're in the Tesla, it's not as bad because Tesla shoots out the radio waves from in front of it.
Okay.
To reflect it to know where the fuck everything is.
Inside. You paid attention in physics, bro. I swear to God, bro. I didn't even do physics in triple science. That's how shit Mr. Brennan was. I didn't even have a chance to see if I liked physics.
I didn't.
I had fucking Mr. Grattan, bro.
You see? That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Life is not fair, bro. Guys talk about, you should have done this. Nah, bro, it's not about hard work. Sometimes you get blessed, sometimes you get shit. That's what I'm saying. I had, bro, year 7, year 8, I had Mr. Sekiwanu. Year 9, year 10, year 11, I had Mr. Kushak. But what is this, bro?
Bro, I had Mr. Bio for 5 years.
Okay, no, that's true. That's true.
For form and French.
Yeah, that's true. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't get to do graphics. You know, shit, I'm there doing textile, bro. Making a fucking beanie.
Why didn't you get to do graphics?
I put my name down for graphics, put my name down for TD.
Nah.
I didn't get either of my first
You,
three.
you, have, you, have to, you,
Long me straight.
you have to kick up a fuss. That's what you have to do,
I
bro.
did. They said like,
Nah, put me graphics. Put me graphics. I ain't come to school.
I had no BB.
Yeah.
To graphics. Hey, that graphics class was stupid. Fucking just somehow. No, it wasn't Sammy Guevara. It was David Williams. David Williams was in there. No, Sammy Guevara might have been in there as well. I can't remember. There was
How do you have Sammy Guevara and David Williams in your class?
Bro, I don't even know. I don't know how it was chosen, but I just remember one lesson. I think it was David Williams. He walked in, opened my CD drive, and then put scores in it, and then closed it.
What?
And I was just like, "Why did you do it to mine?" Like, he was like, "No, I just needed to be there." I was like, "Bro, all right, cool."
I just got a scores thing.
But he was shot for 30, bro.
See, do you know what's mad? David Williams, yeah. The first ever time I really clocked David Williams, I remember Michael Gatt's older sister was having a birthday thing. So obviously I go to Michael Gatt's yard. David Williams is there. David Williams' sister is there because David Williams' sister was friends with Michael Gatt's sister.
Oh,
And bro, there was beef in the park, and Dave Williams was beefing a guy in it. I was like, bro, who's this guy, bro? Like, why? Like, obviously, I know man goes to our school, but I was like, why are you beefing?
Well,
why are you beefing these guys, bro? No. Hey, someone got hit with a stone blood. Someone got hit with a rock in this fight, bro.
Someone got stoned. In
Yeah,
the 21st century,
bro. No, this was a mad party, bro. This was a real hood party, fam. It was like
Where was
in Leighton.
Leighton.
Yeah, Dave Williams rolled up. I was like, yo. And from that day, I was like, okay, cool. Dave Williams is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this little mad boy, bro.
Yeah, no, he's
Guy,
some shit, bro.
yeah, guy's active, man.
Active.
That's why from here, all right, Dave Williams, I never really had anything to say because I knew he was an actor. There's certain guys I knew. Sammy Guevara, I don't know what that guy was on, bro.
He was just on crud, bro. I don't know why as well. I don't know why.
That guy
I've
was.
seen him take some serious L's, bro. Some serious L's.
He was just an angry youth, bro.
Like,
I feel like did anyone ever tackle him? Because now,
like again, even in Bonds, I've seen him take like L's where he tried to like.
what kind of elbow?
It's just like where he's like talking up to someone who gets into a little bit of a fight or a little scuffle and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, that's a quick L, bro.
So I didn't like Sammy Guevara.
Quick L, bro.
I didn't like him. But he never tried it with me. So
No, I mean, I can't even say if you tried it with me. You banter me, innit? We go the same way, like he's down.
Yeah. Guy, man.
I remember seeing him running from the fence. Bro, this guy can run. I didn't, bro. I was there thinking, where was this in PE, bro?
that's a different.
Still happening, bro.
Yo,
I
welcome
was
back
in
to
shock,
Mandemics.
bro. He ran from about, do you know where Brampton?
Yeah.
That park, Brampton Park, to the end.
Oh shit.
And there's a Fed chasing him. And I'm there on the bus on the 104, and then like every stop I can just see him just blitzing him in the Feds. I'm like, raw.
Man had pace. That's a different type of adrenaline, bro.
It's a different idea. Oh man.
Hey. Sammy Guevara. That guy, he used to. Sometimes he made me laugh, bro. I was watching him like, what's wrong with this guy, bro? Like, why is he like
A
that?
lamb moment. I saw him and Luke Davies had a fight as well.
Oh, who won that fight?
No, something was still.
Oh.
Took some W's, but he took it. I've seen him take some W's and some L's.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Luke's taken a W. I've seen him. Luke Davies is a strictly L's. He gave me an L.
Yeah, he gave me L's as well. He hands out L's. Like Luke Davis, that's what he does. He just hands out L's. That guy's annoying, fam.
Like, he never takes a W.
No,
he has L's for everybody.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, man jumped out the bush and Gary Erickson, bro.
I'm telling you.
This guy's nuts, bro. I still got the scar. I had a scar from him. Man had the compass in the blazer.
Oh, yeah.
And then I still got a scar in the back of my hand. Oh,
Bro,
man.
he's a weird guy, man.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of abuse he's been subjected to. He was different.
What time is this? I ain't even gone to the store, but he's like that, but what? No. I need to see who is this.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, Arsenal just signed some babes. I was just like,
Arsenal? Who's this?
that's what I'm saying. I was just like, what?
What's her name? Nah, I know we're in footballers, bro. Her name's Holmberg. I don't know Holmberg. Holmberg. She's probably a Swedish.
It's Swedish.
She's got the blonde hair.
She's playing for Arsenal. She's gonna become a lesbian, bro.
It's already too late, bro.
Yeah, them Arsenal chicks.
Miles been scared of DMing her now, right now. Right now.
Oh.
Yeah, Swedish.
You just think, alright, so this.
Gooners.
That's Arsenal fans.
Yeah, man.
Man United team ain't ever had no babies ever, fam. We got hood chicks. All the hood chicks play for Man United. In LO2 and her neck toe.
Right. What's the time?
Yeah, Holmberg.
Venezuela. Good done. I think today. Actually, no. Do you know what? Ignore me. I was gonna say today, but I feel like if we don't upload as soon as we're done, then I feel like it's just not gonna get uploaded. Bro. That's my thing. That's my. I don't have the time to edit, bro.
So we just upload it straight.
I think we should, bro.
Yeah, fuck it.
I think we should, but that's we can't just do it and not upload anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just upload it straight.
Fuck
Bro.
it.
Yeah, bro.
What I need to do is, this year, I file a course that I'm looking in.
I
I need
said,
to create an intro.
oh yeah. This year I've said this. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, fuck it, bro. Like this year, there has to be victories this year, fam. So I'm like, bro, I've lived my life in field police. I'm not living in field police anymore, fam. Fuck police, fuck bailiffs, fuck all these guys, bro.
Yeah, man. And when Trump can just send the man them to you guys and put you in a van.
No.
Put you in a tech police, then put you in a van. That's crazy.
Bro, man spends his whole life wearing his army uniform. Man out here, and then these man just put him in a. It's not even a plain socialism tech piece. It's a Nike tech piece.
Why is it a Nike tech piece though?
It's an American capitalism.
It's
Nike,
taking the
yeah.
piss.
In the back of a white transit van, it's hanging out.
Oh.
VA on each side.
Bro,
Come on.
that bro, as president of Venezuela don't mean shit, bro. That title don't mean nothing, bro.
You're a prisoner now.
Yeah, and this is what I mean,
Yeah,
man. Like, when Americans
who
get
cares,
shit
bro?
done,
Yeah,
they get it done.
They get it done, bro.
You know what I mean? So, like, if it was like a military coup, that's why when I saw that Trump thing,
Nah,
I was like, nah, man. If they really wanted to kill him,
yeah,
he'd be dead.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, bro. Easy.
Like, if they can take a man and put him in a tech fleece from, okay, not
But you know
halfway,
what's mad? Trump has been showing us and he's been telling us and he's been like, and we've seen the capabilities of Israel as well, isn't it? Like, we know what these guys are capable of. Bro. These man got Iran to use the the things that they blew up.
the pages. Yeah, that's wild, man. To me, that doesn't get the coverage.
Yeah, bro. That's what
Do
I'm
you
saying,
know
bro.
how malicious and like how much you have to plan to do it? That is insane.
Bro,
It's crazy.
When a country develops and you start like uncovering things and your technology improves, you can't be loud about it, bro. Because America and Israel are watching you. These men are there.
Fam, these
Once Israel turns up your door, man.
So it doesn't matter what you were doing, they will just.
There's no rules. They played Israel played dirty, bro. They played like there's no rules.
But that's what I'm saying. These are wartime tactics. Out of wartime.
Yeah.
It don't make any sense.
Time, bro.
Like, who you warring, bro?
Don't get. The war never ended just because they say it ended on the theatre. It doesn't mean they ain't stopped behind.
Now I'm gonna wait for Queen to come in so we talk about Venezuela because I have a lot to say about Venezuela, bro. I was like, what the heck, bro? Like, what the heck, bro?
Venezuela.
Oh, bro, you know, if I was the president of Venezuela, there'd be parties every single day, bro. Every day is a party, fam. Bro, we got oil, bro.
No.
Okay,
A bit.
Huh? No, because it's a big topic. There's the oil implications, the implications of geography, the implications of. Kwame said he's downstairs.
It is very much geopolitical.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of flavors to this one here, bro. So we can go quite deep into this one. This is a good one.
No space. Every cable is at the max.
Jordan, there's a comment that we upload as soon as we done. Cool. Not the recording. We upload the stream. Like,
The stream.
Yeah. Okay, now upload on YouTube as well. Does it go straight to YouTube? Well, can we put it onto YouTube after? think so.
You get Chinky for Mandemic's YouTube.
Nah, it's there, bro.
Is it?
Bro,
No, because Mandemic's YouTube.
go to AWS, and I can even change the settings. But yeah, I can stream it from, because I used to stream me and my brother's podcast from YouTube.
I need to add something. No, I removed it. It was like a widget or. No, man.
Even though Game Voice is still hella straight.
Is it? Shit, man. I don't actually know. WebSocket server settings? No.
What are you trying to do?
Because there's a thing that I do where you sing your stream and it goes straight to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I did it and I took it off. He wasn't using it.
It's the first step. This is the first step for 2026. Every episode is.
That's Teams file. Show music.
And as soon as we have 10 episodes uploaded, then best. But yeah, I feel like I can. Yeah, while I'm working and while I'm driving, you know what, this would help me a lot. If I have this and I'm listening to this while I'm driving, while I'm working all day, that is a good use of. That's a very good use of my time, just to go over the episodes and find. Yeah, I'll start doing that, bro. Sometimes I'm just out there, man. I don't even want to. But if this, yeah, I could be out there.
I know it's a plugin. I knew it was a plugin.
You found it?
I did, unless you wipe this in between.
No. I've never bought this laptop. This laptop used to hold all my
It's
crypto.
not in here.
This was my crypto laptop, and it still kind of is my crypto laptop, but obviously, yeah, no.
I swear I downloaded this before and I set this up. 100% up. I remember how to download this now. Something like this. Alright. I don't even know. Yes, man. Hello.
Yo.
I'm just fucking dragging it into YouTube now.
This is gonna be a good episode, man. I'm feeling this episode already.
In fact, there's so many things to get.
You know what? I don't have the lights.
Oh, Somali thing, I thought I was going to. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay.
It's cold, isn't it? That's cold beer, bro. I'll take a little. I'll take it like half a glass, but I can't take a glass. This one is cooked, bro. Look how cold it is, bro. How are your hands? Do you have gloves?
No, I have gloves here, to be fair, but like, no, because I just got the bus. Even like walking up from the bus, it was still.
Oh yeah.
No, bro, that whole strip is blitz. It's just blitz.
If you go southeast, there's ice. There's ice everywhere, bro.
Yeah. I think no, even my house and stuff here, there's ice everywhere.
Yeah, man. It's not been this cold for long. Like consistent. It's not been consistently this cold. Sometimes we'll get a few days of snow, but this is cold with no snow.
Actually,
There's no coming.
to be fair, that's a good point. Although it was weirdly warmish around no, even then it's not.
Yeah, it's still quite cold.
It got cold at Christmas. I don't stay outside of that. I walk triple pace for it. I'll sit every. What? Cold it is. That wind is just cutting through, man. I didn't even realize how cold it was until I realized what the conversions was for the wind chill and it was damp, innit? And I said, oh yes. You're telling me I've been sitting here in this country experiencing Arctic conditions, and these guys are trying to give me a yellow weather warning and tell me it's calm. We're like, oh, it's 5 degrees, but it's a bit chilly. So you're like, -8. Really, man, it's 33 when the wind starts blowing, bro. What? 20, 30 mile an hour gust that just goes, shit. Your soul just getting ripped away.
You know what? You know what I'm doing? When I have a kid, I'm not forget Project Mbappe. That's all long, bro. It's Project Bruno Fernandes.
That's a Bruno.
It's
Wow.
Project Bruno.
Wow.
Oh shit.
A kid by force will be a Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes,
Yeah,
what did
because
you do?
all you gotta do.
First time volley drill.
That's it, bro. First time volley drills. First time through pass drills.
Anywhere on the pitch.
Bro. That's it. And corner drills and penalty drills. That's it, bro.
That's it.
That's it, bro. That's all you need.
You don't
And
need
your son's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh,
No, but good ball striking technique early.
Yes. It's key, bro.
Be every key.
Yeah, bro. You can't. It's not something you can develop, bro. Not really.
You can't develop it later. You're gonna
Yeah.
be too used to kicking it however
Yeah.
you got used to kicking it.
Like Declan Rice, he hasn't got a good straight man, but he's got one that he can
But
wake
the
up.
curl-
The curl.
his side foot
Yeah,
is
yeah,
mad,
he's got a
but
good side foot.
You can't drive it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do a straight. You can't drive the ball. That's why, because he started late, bro. He was a centre back.
That was it. Exactly.
Yeah,
First
he
time
was
back, you need to
centre
drive the ball like that.
Yeah.
There's some guys that could just bury that guy. Aguero,
Oh yeah.
bro. The way I've seen that same finish, bro. Somehow, especially a lot of these like South Americans, they can just slap the ball, bro.
He had finesse.
Yeah. I feel just because their feet are just smaller, innit? So they can really just.
It's true.
If you have bigger feet, it kind of drives.
Yeah. And if you're taller as well, if you're
Yeah,
skinny,
yeah.
you got that. No, you have to wind up for that shot, bro.
I feel the way my coach used to teach me, because I was taller, it's like you had to hit the ball up more of a like
Yeah.
like that. But like for them, like they
clap
can
it, bro.
like wherever they can drive, slap the ball,
Straight laces.
hit it like
inside,
that. Yeah. Lacing it
Top.
when it's on the floor. If you have big feet, it's
Inside arch
difficult.
mode.
Yeah.
You have to hit it like
No,
that.
you have to be like, woof. You have to be on your toes, bro. You have to be leaning forward over that bitch. I don't know how you're gonna get there without scooping up some of the turf.
Quick, we went
No, that's what I'm saying.
we
You
made
got
it-
you
we
got
made
you
it
got to hit
agreement.
the ball at an angle.
After
You try and hit the ball like
now,
that.
We're just gonna post
You're
it
not gonna be able
after
to hit it. You're gonna stumble over yourself.
post the video. No, edit
Put
it.
it out.
Post it onto YouTube. And
Okay.
we're gonna think about progress, but for the meantime, we'll start doing that. The last few weeks, I haven't posted. But yeah.
Yeah. We're just gonna upload it straight.
What's the time? JV.
15,
You know what? Like
20.
not even like on an ego thing, but I'm not sitting in the middle. Reason being, otherwise it looks kind of fucked, man. It looks like an Oreo.
That's what we're going for.
I was gonna make more of a joke of that, but I'm not defrosted yet.
Yeah, same. I was, and I thought about it, and I was like,
No.
nah. But that's the difference between me and you. Like, you'd look at that and you'd be like, yeah.
I was
Don't
gonna,
make that.
I was gonna say something along the lines of like, if there was 4 black guy, never mind. Standing behind, never mind.
No, you're doing too much now. You're doing too much.
It's like Canada out here, bro.
Yeah, I can't lie. I don't get.
For real, man.
Canada, at
This
least,
is worse
in
than
Canada, they've got an underneath, like you can go underground in Canada. Yeah, bro. Someone told me that in Toronto, like it's like a can I say it's like underground city? It's not really underground city, but they've built underground, so you can go underground. There's loads of underground pathways in Toronto. I haven't seen it myself, but remember Anne, Stephanie's friend Anne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because she's in Canada.
Oh, slow down.
Yeah, she lives in Canada. She even came to the Kremlin one time.
No, slow down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, she was saying underground. Like,
Oh, wait. Why do I remember seeing that not too long? No, I think not too long ago. Definitely within 5 years.
oh, okay.
Anyway, yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, she comes back. She comes back once, maybe once or twice every year.
Okay.
But yeah, she's in Canada. But Canada's, yeah, they got it's like an underground city. But when it gets bare cold up, you can go. You can walk around. There's shops underground.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
It was low key like that. Where did I go? in Bangkok. They had like one of
Okay.
the them like castles or whatever where the emperor or whatever lives. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the perimeter, there's like this whole like underground bit you can like walk through and stuff like that. There's even benches there. I was like, yo, if this was in London, you'll find nitties here
That's it, bro.
all the time.
That's it.
Alright. 3 topics.
Yeah, I think pretty good.
And that's what I was gonna do. Probably already a poly market bet for who Trump's gonna go after.
He said Greenland, didn't it?
So we need to come to all green. Not because we're doing anything, we just need the oil. So we got Venezuelan invasion, Somali-sota.
Yeah, Somali-sota. Yeah.
Oh, Somali-sota. Oh, okay. I like what you did there. No, 'cause I read it. I was like, I read a soda. I was like, they drinking Somalis now? Yeah.
Somali-sota.
Oh, the landlord. Okay, now.
I'm an old man. There you go.
I've really tried to get into, craft ales, but I just cannot.
Oh, actually, you should do a bit, right?
Just a little bit. Like I just.
In that case, you will enjoy it more than me.
No, I just want to taste it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
Would you like a cup and then...
If you can get like a glass, I literally just want like
Oh, yeah.
a little bit, bro, a tiny bit, just to taste
Let me
it.
sort that. It's... Oh, God, give him the champagne.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last one was, what does it mean to be British? Okay, you're gonna lead on that?
Yeah. I'm just keeping up.
So, Venezuelan expedition.
Yeah.
Extradition, even. Fuck me.
Somehow try to find a way to get night tech visa. I don't know how.
It's not possible. That's too many words.
Or just tech visa. Yeah, it tastes
Actually, let me see what it tastes like in the bottle.
about the same as.
Are you an ale guy over beer?
I've become recently, in like the last few months, I tried it. I was like, oh, quite nice. Quite nice actually.
Are you turning into an old man?
I could do
I've been up
this
Oh, okay.
ale.
No, you know what it is, yeah. Like, see, because before my go-to thing was like drinking a Guinness, but then
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like, what? It's kind of become more expensive now. Ales are cheaper, and
Okay.
also they're like less what do you call it? Less bubbly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. I don't really drink beer. I don't drink beer or I don't really drink alcohol that much these days.
Somali-sota.
It is less bubbly.
That's the thing. I need the bubble.
Bubbly.
Bubble. Tasting too much of the ale.
What was that?
Venezuelan occupation.
Venezuelan occupation.
This is what it's going to be.
Okay, Venezuelan occupation.
USA is gonna be occupying this slot.
Hmm?
Whatever puppet they decide to put.
They eating them, bro.
It's gonna be Jewish puppet.
That's
It's
not.
gonna be. This is why man said it was Israel because it's gonna
Imagine
be
that.
Israeli
Imagine
on
that, bro. Imagine that they got. It's like,
I guarantee you, the next general president is gonna be Jewish.
brother.
That's jokes.
Well, the president of Mexico is Jewish.
You don't know how that. That's a Christian. That's a Christian nation. They love Jesus and they love.
Not anymore, mate. Not anymore.
Oh, well, to be fair, she's technically just Jewish by ancestry. Like she's.
Oh, so she's not a real one.
Yeah, she's not.
Oh, okay.
Why she wearing a hat?
No, but if she went Tel Aviv, would they let, like, you know?
Yeah, she's allowed.
Yeah.
She's allowed. She's allowed there.
Why did she kiss the wall?
Yeah. At the moment, they would allow her.
I'm pretty sure she
It
kissed
does-
the
no,
wall.
at the moment, yeah. At the moment, like the Israeli state is more like it's more focused on like Jewish ancestry and stuff rather than religion. So
Venezuelan
yeah, I guess
occupation
she would be.
in
Yeah.
the tech piece.
Venezuelan tech, please.
Venezuelan occupation. Venezuelan Nike
Hey,
occupation.
Nike need to jump on that one right now, bro. There needs to be the Venezuelan design.
No, they don't even need to. They don't even need to.
Ah.
The PR has already done itself.
It's true.
The PR has done itself.
Would you like to look like a dictator?
'Cause believe it or not, I mean, we say it with the street. Believe it or not, tech police always gone up. I could put a lot of money on that. I don't even know. I haven't checked. I haven't even checked.
Even if it's 10%.
It might be more than 10%,
Yeah.
bro.
Like, I've never had him down for tech fleas.
Well, you
Maybe,
do.
maybe listen to drill
It's not
music.
on him, bro.
It wasn't his choice, bro.
Bro, do you think he pulled out of his wardrobe?
They kidnapped the brother in the dead of night from whatever fucking hidey hole he was in, mansion, villa, secure bunker.
Are you recording?
Extradited him on a chopper.
And then
got
they
him the
dressed
fuck
him
out.
up as a
Are you
white.
recording?
Why?
Okay, cool.
Makes sense.
So what? Somali fraud, yeah? Somali fraud.
Somali fraud. No, Somali-sota.
Somali-sota.
Yeah.
I just got that SOTA.
Yeah.
And what do you mean? What thing?
wanting her.
Yo, and we're back. Welcome back to Mandemics, another podcast epidemic and a systemic endemic. We're live and direct, so don't sweat it. No matter the topic, we just shell it. Top up our ideas like phone credit, no loans, just debit. Stir up the pot, then we chef it. Let them land, don't wreck it. Take a touch, don't queff it.
Jeez.
Hey, what is the date today? January the 5th. Hey, we're back again. This is the first stream of the year.
It's the first stream of the year.
First stream of the year. Hey, we made it. Can't believe
New
it.
Year,
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. How's everybody's New Year's been?
Same shit, different day.
Same shit, different year.
Yeah. I was working all last week. Yeah, like I was in the office like 3 days, so didn't make any difference to me.
You were working last week
Yeah,
from like the first.
second.
Or the
So
second?
like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah,
I mean, I was working, but I don't have office, so
yeah.
Yeah, no, I was chilling until today.
Hey.
Fucking back at the fucking rat race, man.
you said a break.
Yeah.
I hear it, but
It's never enough, man.
no, man.
You get like a sweet brief respite, and then they're just piling it back on top of you, bruv.
Yeah, man, it's peak. About to get rinsed, but listen, it's the game for now. I'm gonna get out. But listen, it could be worse.
Yeah.
I could be in a van in a Nike Tech Fleece, but I'm not.
Or you
Not
could,
yet.
Or you could be a taxpayer in Minnesota. You know.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, who got fucked more? Hey.
What?
What yeah?
That's the only Somali I know.
But yeah, and then I think you kind of already now giving away the topics. Somewhat. You foreshadowed them. So,
Only 2 of the 3.
I mean, all right, cool. So, where should we start? Where should we start?
I think we start with Venezuela.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's start with Venezuela. Right from the top.
Go on. Who wants to contextualize, give the background?
I'm okay. Now let me get this one off here. Imagine this here. Imagine you're the leader of a country. Yeah, like you're in charge of resources of people, yeah? And you have one of the biggest reserves of resource that can make you rich. Like you have, you know what I'm saying? You have money that's there. You can patent this, and once you patent this, it's a party. It can really be a party every day if you want it to be a party every day. You know, and it's just there, and it's dancing in videos, mocking Trump, mocking. I don't know, asking Putin for favors, collecting gold bars, collecting silver bars, and leaving. But the state of Venezuela, it's mad. And what's worse is that in recent history, for a lot of people lived through the good times of Venezuela, and they had to S out because of how bad they became. It's mad, bro. Maduro fumbled it, bro. That's my opinion. Big time is
He fumbled it.
He the ideology fumbled it, bro. Because don't get me wrong, like Trump doesn't really have any business coming into Venezuela apart from the fact that like he can, innit? And you can't really stop him. But there's no actual reason. Like the reason he's turning his eye onto you in the first place is because I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, man. I just feel like this could have all been avoided. And I don't know the ins and outs. Maybe I don't know the relationship. The geopolitics, I'm not unsure. But to me, a man who's like, yeah, I'm in my general uniform, this and that. But you got yeeted out your own country, bro. The top dog, you just got yeeted.
Yeah.
So what does it really mean, bro? You were there dancing, I'm Maduro, big man, Venezuela. These man just yeeted you out of your crib, fam. What does it mean, bro? It don't mean this.
Yeah, it's definitely peculiar why it's happened at the time. Obviously, people are saying, the links to the boats full of drugs and the video and stuff like that.
And who knows what's been on these boats of drugs? Like they say, it's boats full of drugs, people trafficking drugs, but like there's no. Again, if
They can say what they want.
they just say, you know what I'm saying?
But I know that's most of gold. Gold.
See, there's a theory there that these boats have gold.
Gold and drugs.
Destroyed them. Oh, gold and drugs.
Gold. Some of them got gold. Some of them got drugs. He was trying to export the golds. They blew it up.
I mean,
They sunk one of these yachts or whatever it was. that was leaving the island, and they found a
hurts me.
boatload of gold, a little boatload of gold.
I mean, to be fair, like
Oh,
pretty much every country in Latin America has some sort of a drug problem because obviously it all gets funneled up and goes straight to America. So basically, any one of those countries, America can and always has used the war on drugs as an excuse to overthrow their regime.
That's
So, for
true.
instance, Noriega in Panama,
Panama,
1989, did the same thing pretty much. He just invaded, said, "Oh, it's drugs." It wasn't that. It was because he wanted to. What? No, actually, no. Hold on. They really nationalized. I can't remember the Noriega one, but the point is the drug thing is
And the
kind of
and the,
an excuse,
the canal as well. Like,
yeah, no, but I think no, but the canal had already been nationalized a few decades before, so I can't remember now. But either way, the point is, it's like they were gonna get this guy regardless, and obviously because you've made the point about like oil and how the reserves. More of it being.
Yeah,
Do you want
has
to
been
elaborate
found.
more on that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So since I mean, obviously everyone, like I said, everyone knows that Venezuela has had oil and they've been building the infrastructure to be able to extract that for a long time. But recently, I say recently because in the scheme of massive infrastructure projects, 10, 15 years is about recent. So since about 2010, they found proven oil reserves. So basically, little science lesson very quickly. There's oil everywhere in the world. Why? Because this fucking mantle was moving. A lot of shit died. It went underneath the ground. The problem is you can't get to it everywhere.
Yeah.
So
it's only when it becomes like profitable to drill. At
exactly.
That point. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, the thing about, I know it is a fossil fuel, but the thing about oil is because the mantle's moving, some reserves can be moved around, replenished, and stuff like that. I say replenished. Obviously, there's still a finite amount, but the areas that you can get to, or the oil you can get to, may now move from one area or another area. So there's loads of companies and contractors that do survey work for the likes of BP, Shell, which basically scan the sea floor and be like, oh, there might be oil here, there might be oil here, there might be oil here. And they do all these kind of crazy reports to say how hard it would be to get the oil, depth of the water, the sediment of the rock, all of this kind of shit. It's fucking, a lot of money goes into it.
What actually, am I right in saying, I think Venezuela is one of these countries, I think it's Venezuela, which has like a particular kind of sticky oil, which most US refiners use. I think it's Venezuela, but I could be wrong. Do you know anything about that or not really?
Not too much about the oil quality. I haven't really dipped my hands in the barrel that deeply. But I feel with the...
Because that could be an extra like justification, or not justification, but like an extra rationale behind them doing it. Because it's like you want this particular kind of oil, but
the quality of oil, naturally would be different in different parts of the world, different biological matter dying under different conditions, all this kind of shit, right?
Yeah,
it gives you different quality of oil. But with Venezuela's case, more proven oil reserves were found in sort of 2010. And then yet again in about 2015, 2016, when they started developing new techniques of extraction. So you heard of things like fracking and stuff like that, and they wanted to bring that back. There's all these crazy techniques they use to basically get the oil from underneath the ground into a barrel. So whilst they've done all that survey work, they've done it again, 2010s and then sort of 2015s. You also saw that graph where it was the oil rig production was going down.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, you wouldn't necessarily do that if you were finding oil. You know what I mean? Or at least if you were finding more oil, the amount of infrastructure projects you want to keep as level as you're decommissioning other oil rigs, you're building more.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I didn't read the graph properly. Excellent point. Okay, so it's a reduction of new. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, touche.
And now pair that with the increasing amount of oil they're finding. I feel it's like primed. It's been slowly being primed.
Wait, but then wouldn't they build more oil rigs if they knew there was more oil being discovered?
Well, it's a mix of things.
Yeah.
You also need the capital to do that.
But Venezuela was relatively quick.
They could have made it work. They could have made it work. But for one reason or another, geopolitical or otherwise, their oil production started going down. Tanking as much as their oil discovery rates were going up. So now that kind of puts them in prime position. And who knows? America may or may not have had a hand in their reduction in oil production. Who knows? But with
the whole recent fiasco, there was plans from Venezuela to obviously start selling this oil to other countries and other currencies and stuff like that.
China. Yeah.
China, namely one of them.
Yeah,
Could have
yeah.
also been Russia.
Yeah.
Hopefully Nigeria. No, I'm joking. No, we got oil. We're trying to find the connect. But yeah, obviously it puts us in a very volatile situation now because the US is, they really love their oil, to put it bluntly. So yeah, that's just a bit of history on the discovering of oil reserves. There's oil everywhere, but getting to it, once you can prove that, then everyone's heads start turning. And again, planning, building, commissioning, and then commercializing. You're looking at about 10, 15 years. Anyway, that kind of puts us right bang on target for as soon as they found it, if I'm going to be honest.
So you're saying basically America struck at the exact perfect time to maximize this. Okay, fair.
Well, not the exact perfect
I mean,
time, 'cause
I mean, I agree with that. To be fair, like Trump, he looked at the numbers and was
Yeah, they've still
Makes
got
sense.
work to do. They need to obviously build the infrastructure.
Yeah.
That was 10, 15 years, assuming you can already build the infrastructure. Like you're, either the country has let a foreign power just come in and build, or you are that country yourself trying to build it. You've got your bureaucratic red tape, whatever, right? 10, 15 years. I'd say from now, if this whole regime change happens overnight, which it looks like it has, probably in about 3 to 5 years, depending on how quick they want to move with it, they can start selling you oils and barrels.
So you know what? Actually, I was gonna see because in the group chat earlier today, obviously I was like being my usual self, and I think actually this time I might go slightly different and take a slightly different angle. So there's lots of oil producing countries around the world, right? Think of like Norway, think of Qatar, think of like all these different places, right?
Yeah.
They have lots of oil, but America's not invading them, and their people are doing well. So why is it
Because
that
they're trading in dollars. Simple as.
so yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. So they're trading in dollars, but it's also. So the point is that Venezuela, over these past 25 years, could have done a Norway, could have done a Qatar, could have done all these places here, yeah, right? But because of the ideology, they were so like anti-American that they basically shot themselves in the foot, and they basically tanked their entire country and the entire economy just to prove a point. It's kind of like the same thing with Cuba. It's like if you wanted to give people schools and give people hospitals and stuff, you can easily do that.
Yeah.
You just don't need to kick out all the Americans and piss off the Americans and then align yourself with America's enemies. Like you can do that, but like America is the big boss, so.
But that's obviously why people do it, because obviously they inherently will be.
Fuck you, gringos. That's basically what it is. Yeah.
Not everyone's. Some people are gonna, shake hands with them and work within the US's realms and be kushti, the Saudi Arabians. Yeah, they're great. They're like the stand-up people in the Middle East. Like everyone should be like Saudi. And you can be on their good books and still, do that. But like you said, there are some people in some countries, which I can't blame them. If someone tried to little man America, they'll be like, what? So I can't blame them. But yeah, if I was running a country, I'd look at it from a gains losses situation and be like, if I'm taking a heavy L, then all right, cool, innit? But
because the thing is that we could get into the nuances of socialism and capitalism and etc. But ultimately, if you're sitting on a shit ton of oil, same thing with Gaddafi. Actually, it's a good point that you kind of raised about with Libya, because again, it's a similar thing. It's like when Gaddafi cozied up to the West just before his overthrow. Yeah, that's when Libya was doing well. But in the 80s and stuff, when he was being the mad dog of the Middle East and stuff, like as Reagan said, and when you're funding terrorism and you're doing all kinds of mad stuff, of course the big dog is going to be pissed off at you, right? So again, it's like if you want to develop your country, don't piss off the world superpower. Not rocket science, just be smart about it.
I mean, yeah, but
if you're a little man, know that you're a little man. Don't try hyping up to the big man.
So your argument is don't fuck with the status quo.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Like that's what it is. So, yeah. Like,
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm with you on
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Yeah.
In terms, no, but not necessarily. But I'm just saying. In terms of if you really look at it, like you don't even need much power of deduction. You just need to look at the situation. America, these men are, first of all, they've got bases everywhere already. The numbers are vast. Like you can't really, unless you run to Russia, which is what he was trying to. I think that was his plan.
Yeah.
To run off to Russia. Anyway, unless it's Russia, they're gonna. And I feel like he was kind of stuck as well. Because I was deep in it, I was like, wait, why is it that this guy wasn't in Russia? And I feel like he knew if he had tried to, like, to be fair, recently he was in Russia. Like, he was in Russia. I think it was 3 months ago. I think Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, Maduro, Xi, the North Korean guy. I think there was a big conference and everybody was in Russia. All the guys on Russian side were all in Russia, and Maduro was there, but he was looking a bit, like, if I make this, you're gonna like it. Because, Traore was like, we're on our way. Everyone else was there, but Maduro was looking a little bit.
A bit shaky,
afraid. I can't lie. I remember watching that, seeing like everyone leaving when he was shaking the hand and they're all leaving the conference. Yeah, Maduro he wasn't looking strong then. I'll be honest with you. So yeah, he always knew it was coming.
Because the thing is, in like the global game of chess, it's like it's true. Like, see, like there was a video that I shared in the thing, right? And it basically was talking about like how if you're playing any sort of strategy game, if there's like one little enemy thing here, you just take it out. Like, you're not going to just waste time and be like, oh, well, I'm going to leave that there and all international law. No, you just take out that little, and you do that to Venezuela, you eventually do that to Iran, you do that to Cuba, do all these things. Like, eventually the map just starts looking blue, right? This is what empires have done since the dawn of time. You just go, right, boom, 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 boom. That's it. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like America, if anything, over the last few decades, because they've not wanted to get bogged down in particular like wars and stuff, right? They've kind of sat back and allowed lots of regimes to just kind of keep doing their thing. And it's like, you didn't need to let Venezuela last for 25 years. You didn't need to let Cuba last since the 1950s. You didn't need to let all these different regimes live. You could have just taken them out whenever you wanted to. Even Iran could have taken them out in the 80s easily, but America just hasn't. So maybe we finally got a president who just actually went, you know what? Fuck this.
I hear it. So you're saying, again, don't fuck with the status quo, as well as America should act as judge, jury, and executioner, basically.
No. I don't.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
No, essentially, because the thing is, it's like, so the thing I was thinking about this like yesterday, right? America is like the first world empire that had that level of prominence, but then pretended it wasn't an empire. So like the British, every other empire, right? Yeah. They had this thing called gunboat diplomacy. So there's, for instance, I think it's Zanzibar, and I can't remember. But the British had a war that lasted, I think, 15 minutes because they had some demand over some African country. I can't remember which one, and their navy basically just was like, either you do what we tell you to, we're gonna bomb the shit out of you. And then they didn't, and they bombed the shit out of them. And within like 15 minutes, they called a truce, and then that was the end of it, right? Same thing with the Chinese during the Opium Wars. Destroyed the entire Chinese navy, your big steamships, right? That's kind of what empires have always done. If you don't do what we want, we will fuck you up. America, because it set up the UN, and before that the League of Nations and all this stuff here, it's the first empire that's been like, oh, we're anti-imperialist and we're one of the good guys and we want to sit down and every country is equal. Bullshit. No country is equal yet. Like, either it's the powerful countries and it's all the little piddly countries. That's how it's always been. That's how it always will be.
Now we've gone from like empires where I guess people would be effectively colonized, right, to this neo-colonialism thing where
exactly.
It's still colonization, but with so many extra steps, is that all they've kind of done is just co-opted your wallet and made money the most powerful commodity in the world. Yeah. And you do that by driving up inflation. Because if you drive up inflation, as much as it devalues a currency, it actually empowers a currency overall, if that makes sense. Because now money's more valuable to you.
Yeah. I kind of get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. So then, isn't that what do you mean? Isn't that the Venezuelan government that caused the inflation. What do you mean?
No, but I mean inflation in the sense of where. So let's say if I'm inflating the economy, for example, and your wages are staying the same, for example.
Oh, okay.
Money
okay. It's more
now
like- it's a
becomes
transfer
more
base-
of a
yeah.
commodity to you. Like, say, for example, now with all inflation, rents and stuff are now 50% of people. 20%. Now people need money more. And if nations need money more,
Oh,
and
so
you
then,
control all the
because
money,
of the scarcity, and then it all
you
funnels
create
up.
the scarcity,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
okay. Oh,
So that's,
okay.
yeah, sorry. A simpler way to say it is the inflation
Hey, that is big
creates the
brain.
scarcity, which then makes money more valuable. It doesn't become valuable if all the money stays in your pocket.
Yeah.
Then it's just fucked. You get hyperinflation. But
Mm.
if I have all the money,
Okay, okay, I understand what you're saying now. Okay.
then it becomes more valuable to you. So now that £10, you're willing to now work 2 hours for that £10, where maybe 10 years ago you would only be willing to work 1 hour for that £10. Obviously, that's an extreme, but over
It's
time,
not really an extreme.
yeah. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows?
In our lifetime, that's happened, man.
But yeah, back to the Venezuelan thing. I think it's kind of crazy because the whole operation is kind of like a whole Black Ops thing. I swear the Black Ops. Have you played Black Ops 1?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Black
the
Ops
original
1,
one.
first
Yeah.
mission, where you have to storm. Was it Fidel Castro?
Yeah. That was a mad. Yeah, that was a mad.
Well, and you jump on him and he's in his bedroom or something.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how they caught my man as well.
No, that is how they caught him. It's crazy. 2.5 hours basically the operation took.
The CIA wrote this how many years ago? 15 years ago they wrote this.
Yeah. They wrote this. They wrote this. Put it into a video game. Sold it to us. And they said we're gonna do this about 15. But it's actually crazy because they made a whole replica of his house. They did all the surveillance from.
Oh, so that's how they.
Bro,
Yeah.
dude,
They were
there's
seeing it
no
for
way
something.
you doing that in 2 hours and 30 minutes from literally landing in the sky to taking him out if you haven't rehearsed this. Bro.
Yeah, it's true.
That is 100% dress rehearsal to a T.
Wait, hold on. How comes Bin Laden's dead?
That's what they told us.
Well, yeah, it's true.
If they
it's
were
true.
able to, I just deep just
It's
now,
true.
yeah.
That- that's a very good point.
How were they able
That's a
to
very
take
good
out the
point.
president of a country with no resistance, no nothing? But Bin Laden somehow
They
he's
put him
dead.
in. No, the important
Yeah,
part is they put
and then
him in a tech fleece.
nobody. Yeah,
They put him in,
exactly.
until I see Bin Laden in a tech fleece, they did not kill that man. Bro. They did not. I don't know where he is. I don't know what they did. I don't know what the story is. But until I see him in a tech fleece, yeah, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying we dashed his body into the what? No.
Actually, I can't lie. Yeah, that would have been such a. If they had got his body, that would have been such a PR win to been like, look how humiliated Bin Laden is, and parading him through the streets of New York. Right? Yeah, 100%. That would have been.
I don't think it would have run back then, bro. They would have said this is barbaric.
You know, actually, you know what?
It's
That's
not
a good
very
point.
Western.
Oh yeah, this is before
No,
Trump
but
in it.
they already did
Actually,
that to Saddam.
no,
This
but
is the thing. If they didn't do that to Saddam Hussein literally a couple years before, then I'd be like, oh, maybe America.
no, but again, that was Bush. Obama, because he's a Democrat. People, you're right. Actually, it would have been like, no, that's too barbaric and stuff. But with a Republican president, you can
Anything
kind of
could
get away
happen.
with. Yeah.
So you think it
Yeah.
actually probably did happen, and Obama was just like, we can't tell him that. I'm going to tell them the story that we just threw him into the ocean. that's a bit better.
Yeah. Because if they paraded him down like Times Square or whatever, yeah, right. People would have been like, oh, that's poor taste. Come on, Obama. That's not. We didn't. Hope and change. This isn't hope and change. This is you're meant to be the
Ladies and
smiley
gentlemen, we
black
got
guy. Yeah.
When they shoved
Not that
things
angry
up
black
Saddam
guy.
Hussein's bum.
Well,
When they captured him up and recorded him. But hey, that's apparently that's a different line,
Republican
isn't it?
president. You
That was
can
a different
do
line. It
all
was
kinds of
different, it was
crazy.
different president, different line. Fair enough. All right. But yeah, I think it's pretty crazy. We live in a world where an operation like this can take place by the status quo proclaimed leaders, if you would, of the free world. But then what does that say for everyone else? That means the UK can't do shit. UK's a bitch. I mean, UK has been a bitch. That means every other country has to be a bitch.
I mean, Keir Starmer literally congratulated Trump for the raid, yeah. Because the thing is, it's like they've been trying to the EU and America have been trying to get rid of Maduro for a long time, right? But obviously, the EU, no country in Europe has the balls or capabilities to do that. So they all kind of was like, oh, well done for doing that, Trump. They might have said like, oh, we don't really like how he did it, but like low key, they kind of had to still stroke his dick a bit. They can't just come out and say, "Oh, there's an outrage. You can't do that." They'll be like,
everyone's already made their bed.
Yeah,
You can't come out like
Yeah.
Starmer be like, yeah, you know, Trump. He goes out and he meets Trump. He shakes Trump's hand. He smiles at Trump.
Bro,
You
yeah.
can't come out and be like, oh, Trump, what are you doing, man? You're moving mad. You can't do that. That's
See, this is the thing.
he'll get cut off, bro.
See,
Swiftly.
see, and the thing is, what I respect about Trump is the fact of like he has just been the American gangster, and he's just literally every other president has pretended
Yeah.
that they're not that thing, but he just has come out straight out and just been like, we are that thing. So it's just, yeah. I mean, it's you can agree with it, disagree with it. It's refreshing, right?
The
It's
thing
refreshing.
is, I would agree with you up until the point. Like, let's say, and I don't agree or condone with the invasion or occupation of Venezuela or this regime change personally. But let's just say he does it and he maximizes the benefits from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that money goes to America, fair play. I say he's an American gangster. However, if that money goes to a country in the Middle East, he's a cuck. He's the biggest.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a bitch.
Oh yeah, Cause we were connecting the dots of like what regimes are
What are benefiting?
well, not just what regimes are benefiting, but also what regimes don't recognize a certain country, but also on shaky grounds in terms of protests, etc., etc. So yeah, definitely, I feel Israel's hand is probably in this. I seen
On a 1
Yeah.
million. But like,
I've seen quite a few things on like it seems, and all the pro-Israeli people who I follow and stuff. Yeah, they've all been like, yeah. So I'm like,
yeah.
there's not one person who's kind of saying no. Like, I feel they stand to benefit somehow, because otherwise, why would Israel care?
Why would
But then again, Ukraine has also backed Trump, and Russia has condemned America's actions, saying it's wrong, it's a violation of international law to invade another country, to try and do regime change. Putin.
it is a
He
violation.
has said that, and then Zelensky is saying no, it's good for a superpower to invade a sovereign country.
Oh, what?
So yeah. No, because obviously Ukraine has to suck America's dick, so
Oh,
that's
yeah,
why.
okay.
And then Russia has to be an op to America and back their boys. So
it's crazy. It's crazy.
like people, See, if you, that's why there's no point in taking like a stand, principle kind of stand here, right? In terms of being like, oh, these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. Like realistically, they're all gangsters. They're all gangsters.
No, 100%.
Like until people internalize that and go, it is what it is, you will always be arguing about stupid points. And I used to do that a lot. So I apologize for myself. But yeah, they're gangsters. It is what it is.
They are gangsters, 100%. But like,
Imperialism's not bad if I'm not. Imperialism's only bad if I'm not involved. But if I'm involved, I defend it. Yeah.
are you involved, or not, bro? That's the question. Are you involved?
Me personally, no, I'm not
No,
personally.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
not yet.
Man's got imperialism dreams.
But yeah, it's like I said, if he does end up sending that money to said country, he's a cuck. Otherwise, he can go into the American gangster category. Because and that's the point I was gonna make. That Freudian slip. If we could get that, we can't. It's a bit long. But in a hypothetical world, we could get that clip on where the guy, the news reporter, what was it for?
Yeah,
CNN?
yeah. Was it
Those-
Fox News? I can't remember what it was now. Yeah.
Fucking terrible Freudian slip. Fucking diabolical Freudian slip.
Hold on, what the corner of? Hey, the corner of your lip. Hey, that's crazy. No one is denying it was a bad one. It's a fact. How it was done, the fact. Yeah, fuck that. Who cares? If Kamala did what Trump did, Quayne would be pissed because it's a big white man. It's okay. Not really. I mean, like I'm on Team America. I'm on Team America and stuff. So whoever America's ops are, good. Get rid of them. Right. Same thing with Somalia and Somaliland. Oh, the Somaliland thing. You know what? We'll use that as the transition. Yeah, when it's time to
It's time for Somaliland.
Is it?
Yeah, bro. Man smacks
Yeah.
his fingers, bro.
Okay. Right. Okay. Cool.
It's time for Somaliland.
Time for Somaliland.
Right. Okay. Cool. So, right. Actually, what angle to this do you want to start with? Do you want to start with Minnesota or do you want to start with Somaliland?
Oh, link it. Oh,
But it's difficult to link exactly. Hold on. No, no, you can. So, the conspiracy community has now started saying that Israel has made up this whole scam in Minnesota about the Somalis. Now we'll get into that in a minute if you don't know about this, right?
Yeah.
But people are saying that it's a 4D chess move by Israel to condemn the Somali community in America. So everyone's focused on the Somalis, whilst at the same time recognizing Somaliland as a quick kind of game to then recognize Somaliland and then dump all the Palestinians in Somaliland. Whether that happens or not, we don't know. I think it's more of a geopolitical thing to try and get at the Houthis in Yemen, which just crossed the Red Sea. And also as well, I don't think that Israel didn't put a gun to the Somalians in America's head and say, you must defraud the taxpayers there. But we'll get into that in a second.
It wasn't a gun.
Yeah,
you know what it was.
It's a lot of incentive.
Yeah, it was a little.
I don't think I don't think Somalis need much incentive. No, shout out to Somalia. Still. Yeah. Somaliland. Hey, yeah.
But yeah, no, they definitely. It's definitely within their power for them to have orchestrated that.
I mean, okay, it's not impossible, but elaborate.
Like I've seen people try and tackle engineering problems which end up genuinely being impossible. It's not really an engineering problem as it is a science problem. This is not something I have to wrap my head about how did they do this. It's quite simple. We're now debating on whether the people themselves would want to go through with this, which again I think is quite simple.
Okay, right. So in terms of what? So in terms of the fraud happening. Yeah. What, are you saying that it's not happening, or are you saying that it is happening?
I'm saying it is happening,
it's
but
caused by.
It could very well have been orchestrated with people with a lot of money. People with a lot of money can do loads of stuff like this.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is basically like,
I'm agreeing with what your point is in saying they can almost having this thing as a bit of a red herring or distraction or like a, what should I say?
Oh, as in like it's probably. The Somali community might have done some kind of scam thing, but then like the actual story itself being hyped up this much is Israel hyping it up. Is that what you're saying? Or?
Well, I don't know to what extent,
okay.
But I'm saying if you have a lot of money, whether that is hyping up the PR, paying people to do whatever it is, right? I'm saying you could influence stuff like. It's not like I'm racking my head around like, oh my god, like he's done a magic trick. How did he do that? I'm like. Okay, these are very simple pathways they could have taken. Not saying they did, but they could have taken.
Yeah.
Oh, and that also would explain why all the kind of Actually, am I correct in saying like C. Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens? Am I right in saying that the Venezuela thing and the Somali scam thing? Am I right in saying that they are not taking the kind of classic right-wing stand on both those things?
I haven't heard them say anything
I think
about
I've seen some. I've not looked into it, but I've seen something that indicates that both of them are not okay with what Trump has done, because it's like the whole regime change thing and also the Somali scam thing. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Please, in the chat, if someone wants to correct me, please do.
Yeah, but I mean, there's very few people. Like, okay, let's put it this way, right? If we heard of if we heard of North Korea going into...
Wow.
I agree.
Wow.
I agree with that, bro.
What a backhanded compliment. You're too stupid to scam things. Wow.
But that's the thing, though. If it was,
it's a good thing you guys can't.
In my opinion,
this
country is very similar. Like,
yeah,
there's ways you can scam the system, and people get coached in how to scam this country and how to scam. So to me, that makes like I looked at it, I was like, bro, the fraud they're doing is too deep. Like, I don't know how they.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the layers of fraud, but all I've heard is that it's deep.
Yeah, bro, it's deep, bro. It's deep set. So it's like they've definitely been. Listen, you do this, you set up this 501c 3d4, and then you move this money here, and you do this, and you open this, and bro, no one's asking any questions.
Oh,
see, that's another thing. Bro, it's deep to the point where the governor is it the what's the name? Is it Waltz?
Oh, Waltz, yeah.
The governor he can't run for. He said he's not running for re-election because of the damage that this has done to him.
Wow. Oh, and also as well, actually, but he was Kamala Harris's VP pick as well. Yeah. Hey, imagine if she'd been president and then the story had broken. They would have tried to bury this.
Nah, they would have buried it. They would have buried if she was president. That's probably why they were trying so hard to make her president, bro, and bring Tim Walz on board because they had to bury this, fam.
But then at the same time, though, yeah, right.
So Elon never uncovered it.
But at the same time,
Nick Shirley uncovered it.
I'll pose the question: are the Somali community being scapegoated here? I'm not saying that it's not happening, but surely a whole bunch of communities in America are doing this as well, right?
Probably.
Like maybe it's not just the Somalis.
They're the
maybe
first.
like,
They're the first that we found. Probably.
yeah.
It's true. This can't be new fraud.
Yeah.
This can't be a new fraud. You know what I mean? This is.
I mean, like people have been saying this is shit. This has been going on since what 2016, 2017. They've been doing this for a while. So you're right, like you said, it's not. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. What? Oh, you know, because the lag. This is.
No.
Yeah. But
Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's a ploy between Trump and Netanyahu.
It's a ploy between Trump and Netanyahu.
I mean,
So what's the end game for this? Because really and truly, what's the end game from this? Because I can't really see a motive, an end game. Yeah,
Somaliland.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe because what Trump said a few weeks ago, which like actually I'm kind of glad that we've waited till now to talk about this, because like a few weeks ago when Trump was saying about like the Somalis, he's like, I don't want them, like kind of their country, it stinks, it's et cetera. Maybe because the conversation, all this kind of ties in a little bit with the third and final topic, but we're not quite there yet. But in terms of like the conversation about remigration and like identity, et cetera, a lot of people on the right now are starting to become much more identitarian. And maybe the rhetoric focused on the Somalis so much is, right, we're going to kick this community out, and then maybe other communities will then, it's like, you know what I mean? Maybe Trump will then kick out other communities as well. I don't know. Maybe, like, in terms of, like, what the end goal is, maybe that's the end goal, maybe that's not the end goal. Because, like, the amount of focus that there's been on this community, I think that might be one of his end goals, right? Like, again, whether you agree with it, disagree with it and stuff, I feel like you wouldn't bring this much smoke if you were just gonna like chat shit about them. I feel like he might be trying to kick them out. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you reckon?
I mean,
if they do kick them out, do you reckon they're taking all their peas back?
I mean, but like, hold on, but no, probably not. And the reason is because I believe that the money's been sent back to Somalia.
A lot of the money has been sent back to
It's
Somalia.
already been sent back.
Yeah. So then it would be a thing where it's like,
It's gone.
Yeah.
Even if they wanted it back, it's gone.
Yeah. It's made independent, so it can aim missiles at Yemen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And this comment will get deleted, but Somalis are. Wow. Wow.
You know what? Somaliland. I remember once I was working at Amazon. There was one girl. She was half English, half Somaliland, half Somali. What do you say? Somalilander. How do you call the people from Somaliland or people who claim Somaliland?
I think Somalilander. Okay.
There was one girl who was half English, half Somalilander. She was nice. I don't know. Well, I don't know why I told that story. Oh no, but she was Muslim, bro.
No, of course they're Muslim. Yeah.
When you say forget their religion,
what he's saying is basically like they're selling out Muslimics, because obviously they're backing a war criminals. That's what's being said in it. So yeah. Bro, fuck Chunks. What? Why? Hold on, have I missed something? Yeah. What's is Chunks back in Somaliland? Like what?
He's tired of the poverty in Somalia, isn't it?
Yeah.
What did he say, bro? I missed that one. I don't know.
Bro.
I think Trump's had a strong opinion, but that's gonna affect his. Well, no, bro. He's going for the bag, bro. He's supporting Israel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
He's supporting Israel without supporting Israel.
Wait, no, because I swear before he was coming out hard against them. So
who?
Chunks.
Yeah,
back in the day,
but now he's lost traction. He's lost traction in the game. So now he realized he needs to join forces with the correct people.
I
And
mean,
now
that's
that's just a theory I made up on the spot right now. But
I mean, to be fair, to be
see,
fair,
he's the song says Somalilander.
oh,
So
okay,
he's like,
okay.
yeah. We've got the West, we've got America and
Hey.
Israel on our side now.
No,
Yeah,
but-
the bag is gonna come to him, bro. Watch.
Bruh.
No, but the thing is, it's like most people in the Middle East who can rub two brain cells together realize that this state
that's
is
not how
not
brain cells
going
work.
anywhere, right? The Zionist state is not going anywhere. Israel is not going anywhere, right? So you either get down or you lay down, right? The Somalilanders are wising up. The the Emiratis are wising up. The Moroccans, etc. All these people, they're wising up. If you still want to be on the bandwagon of like fuck America and fuck Israel, Iran, look at what's happening in Iran. That's going to be your country next. Look what happened in Venezuela. That's going to be your country next. So you can cry about it, but that's what's going to happen.
But then they can't obviously keep doing that to everyone.
They could.
Oh, well, without they obviously becoming
They
more
could.
of a conflict.
Stick to beta squad, you Somali Mitchell and
Bro, why is Gucci man got so much smoke?
he's got bad smoke, bro.
That, you know what it is. No. It's just because Israel's winning, so that's why he's getting triggered. But it's okay. It's okay, bro. It's alright. It's alright.
We've seen this like this.
Bro, he's got smoke. Like he's got serious ops on this.
Exactly. Hey. Oh, actually, you know what? Hey, you know when he talks gangster, I cringe. Hey,
That's funny.
hey, I'm just quoting from the best, innit? What can I say? Anyway, oh, God.
Somalilander.
Somaliland.
Is that the term?
I guess so. Yeah, Somalilander had 5 max espressos. Okay, fair.
Enough of that.
Yeah, fair enough. We've got. Yeah, what do you want me to say to? Okay. What other things can we talk about with regards to the Somalilanders and the Somali scammers?
Have you got up to the scam yet?
Actually,
we haven't.
actually,
Scam.
oh yeah, actually, okay, yeah, actually, before we talk about the scam, could this scam also be in England?
Yes.
Because I'm
Nobody's
living
surprised.
not too far away from Streatham, which is a big Somali centre, right? How do we know this is not happening here?
England's got different scams. There's loads
Whole
of different
different
scams going on through councils. There's loads of different things going on. Loads of, all these investments and all these millions being given out to certain individuals, and you don't hear anything back.
Yeah, and also well,
Why
like,
is every council broke?
and actually, that's a good point as well, because like Somalis in this country are disproportionately on council housing and stuff, right? A lot of them are unemployed or underemployed, and so it's like, yeah, probably you might want to look into this. I'm not definitely saying that's the case, but you might want to look into
It
this.
might be a high percentage.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
the lag
Yeah.
is crazy.
The lag on our street.
Oh my god.
Anyway, cool.
Are we lagging?
What so who knows about the ins and outs of the scam?
Okay,
I just know that
so
the scam's been
I'll let
scamming,
you know.
but
I can say how that it was uncovered.
Mhm.
So you know this YouTube. There's a YouTuber called Nick Shirley who got the scoop. Let's say, there was a guy in Minnesota called David, and he's been investigating this fraud for a while. Like he lives in Minnesota, and he's like, you will drive past the daycare. He's like, yeah, kids. There's no kids that ever going.
Oh yeah.
The place is always empty. There's that they've got the minibuses and that, but no one's ever here. So he called Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley came over and they investigated somehow. This is how they investigated, and it became viral. Like, it could be a this could listen. I'm thinking about it now. It could be a setup, but anyway, let me just go in. So they walk around Minnesota. So this guy's got notes of, okay, this daycare here received this amount of money in 2024, 2025. Oh, it's in the millions. Like
Wow.
this specific daycare. There's the what's the one quality layering center. That's the meme that's the meme that Nick Shirley made. He's got hoodies that say I think it's quality layering center. But yeah, there's one daycare called the quality layering center because they forgot to put the N in the
learning.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
and yes, that's the meme for all the Kalam schools.
Hey, that.
But yeah, these guys were opening schools, collecting state money. Like when I say millions, bro, there were many facilities, and each one was giving them like $1 million at
Yeah.
least in
That
funding.
is
So
mad.
just the federal support given to Minnesota for just childcare annually is 185 million.
See, so that's how much. So these man finessed $185 million. They
Oh no, it's more than that.
Oh,
So prosecutors are actually looking in the wider range of social services, which also cover nutrition, housing, and behavioral health.
Okay.
It's just that the YouTuber just picked up on the child.
Yeah,
stuff and
Oh,
made that
okay.
Popular. But
Okay.
there's a wider.
It's actually okay.
Fraud,
There's
though.
layers and
so,
layers and layers.
so
Okay.
the whole Somali existence in America is by far a net takeaway. It's not like they don't actually.
And then when they've been interviewed, would you rather live in Somalia or would you rather live in America? I'd rather live in Somalia. Would you rather live with Sharia law or with the US Constitution? Yeah, Sharia, of course. And you're like, okay. But now when they're saying, now it's saying go back to Somalia. I was doing the videos, yeah, right? Now it's like when it's like, oh, go back to Somalia. Oh, no, that's inhumane. You can't send us back. But didn't you go on holiday there like last year? You know, like a lot of these people, yeah, right, from Somalia, Eritrea, Ethiopia, etc. People regularly go back on holiday to these places. They'll go on family holidays, but it's like, aren't you fleeing from that place? Isn't that a scary place? But you can just hop on a plane anytime and go. What? Anyway, never mind. We move. Yeah.
Here's something interesting. Within the housing program, the prosecutors said the housing stabilization program was susceptible to fraud because it had intentionally kept low barriers to entry and few record-keeping requirements. Not only that, but they also noted that spending on the program had ballooned to more than 100 million last year.
$100 million.
Despite previous initial estimates that it would cost 2.6 million.
Oh.
Okay.
Sounds like some HS2 fraud.
That's nearly a 50x in 1 year. So yeah, you don't get a balloon on your federal budget like that unless you got some friends in high places.
Okay, so
that's all I'm saying. There's
Okay.
no way. There's no way. Like, give me a typical, I don't know, hood black city or something like that. I don't know.
Atlanta.
Okay, someplace in Atlanta.
Yeah.
There's no way. Imagine if you said federal spending for someplace in Atlanta just ballooned by 50x.
Yeah,
That won't happen.
But you know what it is? The government is keeping an eye. Like Atlanta's now, that's like the base for black people. So they'll be keeping an eye on it. No one's keeping an eye on Somalis in Minnesota, bro.
Actually, you know what? See, I
didn't know there were that many Somalis in Minnesota.
Oh,
see, on that point, I looked into the demographics of Minnesota and even like Minneapolis and all these different places.
Yeah.
There's a Somali community there. Like you can go and check in it, but like it's not that big. Like the way that because I kind of was like, okay, what exactly are we talking about here? Are we talking like kind of like ghettos? Are we talking like you know what I mean? Like I was expecting it to be like Luton, for instance, yeah, like here in England.
Nah.
I was expecting it to be like the majority, but I was like, oh no,
I go on Luton though. I go on
well,
Luton.
they
I know.
they know. But exactly. But the thing is, it's like I was expecting it to be like bait like that, but it's just like, oh, there's a few people in some people. I'm like, so it's not even maybe in like some little like block or so. There's a majority, but it's like, and it also as well, it's not like it's a swing state. Well, okay, it is kind of a swing state, but it's like you can't imagine all of these Somalis voting for the Republicans. So I don't really get why the Democrats are clinging so hard to the Somali community and trying so hard to win them over. And like, I don't get why there's been such a big cover up. Like, I don't really get it. Like,
I mean,
yeah, that's the only thing where I think maybe there's conspiracy, because it's like, to me, like the numbers don't add up as to why is there so much hype about this community.
It's not by design. Personally, they're hyping it up just as they somehow get a federal budgeting balloon. And again, this is Western capitalism, late stage Western capitalism, applying budgeting to social services in the middle of a global recession. I just don't see any mechanism apart from a conspiracy that would balloon the budget by 50x. It doesn't make any sense.
it's true. Even like camping down on everything.
Bro,
They bought in Elon Musk to head Doge. But the Somalis are making 50x on their scam. I say this.
Yeah.
That's just one of the scams. That's just one. Just a housing scam.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense personally. And like you said, with the daycare scam, it's another
Yeah.
185 million.
Yeah.
Housing scam went from 2.6 million to now 100 million. Like you don't do this stuff without having friends in high places, and I mean really high places.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Hey, it's
I don't wanna say
right. No, but you know what? See, as a former youth worker and stuff here, because we have to do like these funding applications and stuff, right? For like the national lottery and all these kind of things here. It's not like these forms. It's kind of hard work to get them. It's not guaranteed that you get the money, and like like you. So even them like lowering the barrier to entry or whatever, like you said, I still don't get how. Because you still have to like when they give you the money, they still check what you've done with the money from last time. So like, if they went at
your youth club?
Well, like okay, right.
Yeah,
So
you would have thought they would have been audited at some point.
there's some sort of like so in terms of like if they're gonna give you the money, they want to check. Okay, what have you spent over the last 3 years, right? How much have you spent on staffing? How much you spent on this? How much? Etc. You want a full breakdown, and then also give like a projecting thing of like, oh, if we give this money, what's it going to be spent on? Right, it's going to be spent on how this much. Like, you can't just maybe you could do that one time. You can't keep doing that time after time after time. Otherwise, people are like, huh?
Unless they just said we're not going to audit you.
That's what that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the people that had the keys to allow the flow of money to come in the first place were the same people that were going to audit them anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and unless it's like, unless in that one particular town or whatever, the Somalis became such a majority that they end up becoming
The auditors.
the this, the that, etc. And
Possibly.
therefore, it was a whole inside job, which does happen. Like if you look at like,
I know it does happen.
you know, I mean, like even within our own country and stuff, right? If you look at like see like the Home Office, right? A lot of people who work in the Home Office, not all, but a lot of them do come from immigrant backgrounds, right? Now, if the person who's in charge of the Home Office, right, if all the people running the Home Office happen to be immigrants, what would you expect immigration to look like? Would you expect it to go up or down? Like, you know, it's not impossible to see how people would lower standards and be like, yeah, sure, you come in. I'm not saying that's definitely a thing, but it's like, if we start scratching the surface of this conspiracy, it's going to go quite deep, I feel. I feel there's quite a lot of things hidden just below the surface that everyone kind of knows about, but no one really wants to talk about. So,
I mean, for me, like, again, when you know, countries and economies are doing like well enough to the point where you kind of don't really notice that your economy is being hemorrhaged by scammers, you can let this run. Like, benefit fraud was rife in this country when we were still doing all right. Yeah. Then, when we were struggling, we're throwing it all into UC, and then we're taking all that shit away. They clamp down more and more and more on it. So for me, looking at something like this, I just don't understand. Like you said, you've lowered the barrier to entry. We're not auditing you. We're throwing more money at the budget. To me, that's all the answers you need. That's all the dots there. That's Connect 4. Like, the answer just is there. If you want to look at it, fair enough. If you don't want to look at it, fair enough. But to me, that's just very fishy. This shit doesn't happen.
That is very that's a good point. As we've seen in the chat, it's saying, would you go to Somalia? Yeah. Would you go to Somalia?
Would I come back?
Ooh.
The thing about Somalia is that Somalia has got Somali chicks.
You're going for the African back.
Not really much of it. Back as it is a show. I can't lie.
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
it must be experienced one time. I believe.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of like. I mean, obviously, I'm married now and stuff. Yeah, but back in the day, there was a Somali chick who liked me and stuff. Yeah, and like, I don't know what. I think I just wasn't really interested in a relationship. But like, 100%, I should have. Yeah, that was a waste of opportunity. Anyway,
look, you're calling Somali, man. Somali girls are paying.
Yeah. Like they got a mix going on. Like I don't know what, and it's not a recent mix because of the way their hair is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
their
yeah.
like their thing goes back generations.
Mm.
Like, their thing has been tampered with for real. Like they got the wavy hair, but then they've got the African body, but then the skin is not black, but it's not brown, but it's not light. Like it's like a purple. It's got like a purple tinge to it, sort of. Bro, it's a mad thing, bro. But the one thing I will say about Somalis, yeah, that initially like I've said this before, when they first came into this country, they used to have this smell. And they still kind of have the smell, but it's you know what I'm saying? There's a smell that if you smell it, you know what I'm saying? You know,
I know what you're
you know
talking
it's a
about. Yeah,
Somali
yeah,
person.
yeah.
I don't know what the smell is. I don't know if it's the body odor. I don't know if it's like a perfume they use.
Yeah.
I don't know what if it's the food that they eat. But there's a smell that if you smell it, you identify it. This person is from this.
yeah.
I come. There's a Somali person.
Through the sniffing mid.
So back in the day, it was offensive. It was kind of worn, heavy, bro. Like it was bad. But now it's been patterned, and I feel like we got to the point where yes, the Somalis know they can. Yeah, man. But yeah, Somali girl.
I'm so dead.
I'm sorry, bro.
Wait, hold on.
I just went into like a little.
Hold on. That didn't answer the question. Would you go to Somali? You started to go on a tangent about you got lost in the back opera.
The short answer is yes. I would go to Somali.
No, but I don't blame you. I don't blame
No,
you.
I'll go.
Man was talking, started looking up in the sky. Yeah.
Man wasn't even trying to land the plane.
Oh
I
shit.
was just circling like, yeah, you know what? I'm trying to go here still.
Do you know what? I need to find a photo real quickly. I'm sure there's some. I mean, you can find a photo of a girl from every country.
But you know, I've not even dropped the Somali like the Somali tactic. This is what they do because I know they do it in this country as well. You have one Somali uncle, yeah, and this uncle has his 4 Somali wives because in Sharia law he's allowed to have his wives.
Oh,
So
you're
he'll
gonna
have his 4
touch on
wives.
that one. Yeah.
And in this country, you get more money. Like I'm giving out the game in it.
Yeah.
But if you are a woman and you have kids, but you have no man, you're a single mother. You get
So you go to register a single march.
you get
That makes
a lot
sense.
of benefits in this country. The government pays for a lot of things for you
What, in this country?
in this country.
Oh yeah.
So a single mother, Somali mother, 4 kids, no man. But there is a man. But he's man's got 4 yards now because he's got baby mama here with the 3 kids, baby mama here with the 2 kids, baby mama here with the 5 kids, and baby mama here
Well,
with
it's all a connect.
Well, listen, all their housing gets paid for because he is a ghost. He doesn't really exist. Let's say he exists, but he doesn't exist with them.
You know
what I'm
what?
saying?
See, Jamaicans wish they could pull that off.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't the other man do this?
No, because you have to be there just enough.
It's
for the
true.
kid.
Yeah.
That's the point. You can't just fuck them and
Man
cut.
said you gotta be there just enough for the
Exactly,
kid.
You gotta come through at least once a week.
Exactly.
At least once a week. So maybe even one day pick up your kid from school. Pick up this, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, man, they've figured it out. That's how they do it here, innit? And sometimes it's like, I'm hating a bit. Like, wow, like.
Oh, and especially now that they've got
Me and
rid
my
of
Western girl
the
against
2-child benefit cap. So now
Oh,
it's unlimited.
So
Yeah,
basically,
now-
we're finished.
yeah.
Bro.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yo,
4,
my
5.
wallet's exploding.
You're paying tax. Just know a nice percentage of that money is going into paying for Somali
Somali kids PS5.
one Somali uncles, 4 families.
Multiple PS5.
Hey.
Jesus.
Oh man, but you know, I'm not here talking about it. Like, we could live it, bro. Like, we could have our shit paid for by the state, and it's not even a big thing, bro. Just impregnate someone.
Nah, and I know someone that's on that flex. I don't know how well it's working out for them, but
Really?
I know someone that's taking that path.
I don't know. I might be trying to hear it.
I'm saying, bro, like, you ain't got to sleep there every night, but you got.
Hey, that's somewhere to sleep, bro. That's a bonus.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, man.
That's another roof.
It's an extra roof,
I'm
bro.
on no fixed abode. What do you mean?
I'm trying to say, but yeah.
What are you about to say, Mr. Brian?
Oh no, it was about the. Bear in mind, this is from CBS News. I always like to be quite critical.
Oh,
critical.
this is Drew Media.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always like to pinch of salt that, but this is in relation to the Minnesota tax fraud again.
Okay.
So the subheading is greed or national security risk. The Treasury Department is investigating whether or not the tax dollars from Minnesota's public assistance programs have made their way all the way to Al Qaeda affiliate Al Shabaab
Oh, Al Shabaab.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
within Somalia.
I'm 93% sure
Yeah.
I'm 93.4% sure.
that these El Shabaab man are buying guns and
Yeah,
nonsense,
so-
that money
Yeah.
being sent over.
This is what I mean. And again, it could be like you said, maybe a geopolitical move. Arming a whatever you want to call them, guerrilla organization that close to
Are they just Islamists?
other. Huh?
Are they Islamists? Or is that the propaganda?
Honestly, man, I don't even know anymore. They've twisted and blurred the lines right now and made so many people
They spun the
false flag
scene
their own
so hard, bro,
countries.
we don't know what's going on.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
It's not easy, bro. It's not easy.
They've got who is it? Even when they had the Hamas guys come up to the network, their news network. Remember the founders of Hamas, and he was like, I don't even know what's real anymore, man. I don't even know what's real anymore. Because for all of these sequence of events to have happened, like there's just so many fuckeries that needed to have gone down. But anyway, it could have gone to that terrorist organization, which would then just lend to it being a much bigger and wider conspiracy. But at this point, like I said, you got to convince me it's not a conspiracy. That's my stance now. With everything, you have to convince me it's not a conspiracy.
Yeah,
because
I'm with you there.
bullshit. This is some bullshit.
One more thing before we go into the final topic.
Yeah.
We didn't have a waste man of the year.
What, 2025?
2025.
We didn't.
We need a waste man of the year. Anything off the top of your head?
Yeah, if anyone's got any sort of suggestions.
BB.
Oh, raw.
Yeah.
Man's gone in
Coming
from...
for you.
Yeah. I hear
He
that.
didn't go hard enough.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, bro.
To the point where he's waste man of the year.
That's
Yeah,
pause
bro.
worthy, man. That's pause worthy. I can't.
Why? No. Hey, no. Hold on. No. I won't have that. No. That's what me to do this kind of jokes. No. Get your mind out the gutter.
Hey.
I belong down there.
You were like, BB, he didn't go hard enough. I was like, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Less, bro.
Listen. Hey, no.
You should have got that bubba.
No, with Iran, instead of these protests that are happening now, or maybe they're not, whatever. Maybe they'll overthrow them now, maybe they won't. But the point is, when he was attacking Iran, he could have taken them out. But he didn't. Same thing with Trump. He didn't. Trump said, kick out the Gazans. He said, no. Yeah, all these different times here, yeah, right. Like, basically, he does like 90% and then just drops the ball at the final 10%. Yeah, so Israel needs a proper leader who can do things properly. So yeah, so for that, he's waste man of the whole 25 years that he's
Really?
been prime minister.
I think it's
So, yeah.
Starmer, you know. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Okay, by that logic, during 9/11, why did they fly into the Pentagon? Why didn't they just fly straight into the White House? It's not that far.
there was 4 planes here. So one of them, the White House one got shot down. Oh, this is the official story.
From who?
The other one,
Who was on active duty?
Someone knew someone was driving planes into buildings, but didn't tell anybody. I had to shoot down one guy, but
Yeah.
I hope you guys are all right.
And then the Pentagon one, obviously hit the side, and it didn't. Yeah, exactly.
I think it's also to say
Yeah.
there's obviously a balance. You can't just go ham every single time and just flatten it out because there'll probably be consequences and backlash. So they're quite surgically trying to do certain things. No, obviously there was that one Israeli general that after the October 7th attacks, he was like, "Hey, we should just nuke Gaza."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guys like that.
Yeah.
Guys like that, but you can't just do that because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. The radiation will come back to
Well,
you.
that's just one thing, but like it just doesn't make any sense from a geopolitical
That's a good point.
viewpoint. If you're now nuking people, flattening people, then everyone's gonna be like, yeah, maybe there's something wrong with that guy.
Yeah, maybe a guy. Yeah, no, I'm not saying mute people. I'm just saying like fuck them up, basically. Yeah. Anyway, so that's my waste man of the year. Who else?
Well, you mentioned Keir Starmer.
I think Starmer.
What
Yeah, Star.
I mean,
He's just faded to obscurity. I would give it to him as well.
Week
but,
from
like,
day one. It's between him and Zelensky. I quite like.
Ooh. Nah, it's got to be Starmer more.
Starmer
Because
more.
I think
He-
he has played a role.
you know,
Like,
Yeah, I
Starmer's
think
just
so.
a bitch. Like,
Starmer is like, you know, what's the side that nobody ever orders, bro?
Coleslaw.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what you're eating.
Yeah. It's not yard shop coleslaw, but like Weatherspoon's coleslaw. Keir Starmer is Weatherspoon.
KFC's the coleslaw even.
I would rather have KFC beans than coleslaw.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn, boy. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, beans are a bit-
No, the way just took a second to process. Damn. No.
Keir Starmer worse than KFC beans.
It might be true.
He's the old man side man.
You know, honestly,
He's the side
Yeah.
man.
he's not really done too much. And maybe the rest of the world being in such a fucking bullshit state is lent to his favor, because I think whenever he was in the camera or the spotlight, he always fumbled.
Yeah, I was killing him.
From
Yeah,
day
man.
one, bro was fumbling.
He couldn't do it, man. So
Now the Red Boys are back.
Wait, who specifically are the Rent Boys?
Some Ukrainian dons.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
Oh, the Red Boys.
Yeah.
I'll have to get into this in another episode.
Boy, yeah.
Keir Starmer and the Red Boys.
Oh no. Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah.
I heard about this. Yeah. I remember this. I heard about this months ago, bro. Yeah. I remember now. Yeah. Okay.
I haven't. We'll have to save this.
Yeah, we're gonna save this
Okay.
one because this one
Into the
is
fridge.
saucy.
Wait, actually, see,
On Keir Starmer, is this a good time to transition to where it means to be British?
Oh yeah.
yeah. So, it's good that you actually said about the British identity thing, because basically YouGov they did polling on this like recently. I'm not going to read out like
It
all the
was-
different things.
Yeah,
but
so it did come from those polls where the people were talking about on the radio, and I was a bit interested in what people were saying.
So the long and short of it is that people on the right, more so than before, are starting to basically say, are you guys aware of the term etnats or civnats?
No,
Or like civic nationalists and ethnic nationalists?
no,
Okay, right, cool. So within
some more made up shit.
not okay. So
Just bare labels in it, man. No, go on.
okay, so ethnic nationalists are those who say the only way you could be English or British is if you are ethnically English or British. It doesn't matter if your ancestors have been here for like hundreds of years. Like, have you did I show you the Andrew Gold interview recently?
I didn't watch. I didn't watch the
You didn't watch the
interview,
whole,
but
yeah. No. But basically, that guy there was just like, yeah, I'm racist. I don't really care. Like, I want you. Like, he's Andrew Gold is Jewish, and it's like, I want you gone. I want everyone gone.
Wait, where does
Like,
he go? Back to Israel?
He's like, yeah, you go back to Israel. Tommy Robinson is a Zionist, etc., and he's Irish, so he needs to fuck off to Ireland. And basically, like, to that level of like
Okay.
every single like if we can find one ancestor of yours who's not English,
You go back to that country.
yeah,
Rah.
basically, yeah. Even like mixed race people, everything is like, get the
Nah,
fuck out, yeah.
no, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
so
thinking.
what happens to mixed race people then?
He's like, go back to the country that the other one was from.
but then the other country would then have just an equal right to say go back to the other country.
Exactly, but his thing is so absolute. This guy was just being like, no, absolutely, everyone, don't care, don't give a shit about the exceptions. Everyone, get the fuck out.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so that opinion is becoming scarily common in certain aspects of the right here, right? And the civic nationalists are the ones who kind of all like, well, as long as you believe in British values, whatever those British values are, then you are British, right? Like, so as long as you believe in fair play and drink your tea, then you're as English as the next person, right? So then it's so this is the kind of debate that's happening on the right in Britain, but it's also, well, actually, it's also happening like worldwide as well. But it's a thing where increasingly our society is now becoming a bit more divided. So just overall as a majority, people are still kind of saying, no, like, if you're born in Britain, then you're British, right? Regardless of your ethnicity. But I think around 40% are like, no, you have to be ethnically British. So yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's such a thing as ethnically British. You can say English.
yeah.
Britain is the empire,
See,
which by
yeah.
definition includes everybody.
Yeah.
Not by definition.
I
but-
You know,
To be fair, that's
I-
the
I-
hypocrisy that they always forget. And stuff.
I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
see. I always forget about that. The whole British part. You're not British because you're Irish. You're Northern Irish or Welsh or you're Scottish or you're English. You're British because you're part of the empire.
Because you were colonized, bro.
Yeah. I scrubbed that because I used to say that I don't feel that I don't know what it means to be British. But now
I'm
now
Nigerian. I'm as British as you. Well,
Mm.
no, yeah, it's true. Nah, it's
you're
fact.
colonized too.
It's fact. You don't ask for it. You don't want that.
No, but see this guy who's on the Andrew Gold thing, yeah,
Yeah.
right? he wasn't even saying British. He was saying English. Yeah. So even like Scots and Welsh get the fuck out. Like to that level of like.
Well, Scots and Welsh get the fuck out of England.
England.
Have you heard
That-
that already?
This is what that particular guy. I'm not saying like.
But what would that achieve?
He basically was just. He was like, we're being. This guy was saying so basically it's to do with the Great Replacement theory. Are you guys aware?
Okay,
of this?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. So it's basically it's like an extreme reaction to like the Anglo-Saxon population being ethnically replaced and stuff, right? Not even replaced, but just they will be a minority. The extreme reaction to that is basically like every single person get the fuck out. So even like the Chinese shop down the road or the Indian boss man down the road, everyone gone. Kebab shop's gone. Your barber's gone. The guy running the calf gone. Everyone gone, basically, yeah. So it's like, rah, that's pretty mad. Pretty mad reaction to that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it's back in the day, traditionally, where people weren't fucking hopping into aeroplanes and going halfway across the world in a day. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, things like this. People are a lot more isolated. Generations went on and on and on where there was barely any mixing. Now,
I have a question.
go on.
So what does this guy eat on a day to day, bro? Like, is it just oven chips and pie and mash?
Probably, yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Probably,
Most
yeah.
of those ingredients would
Yeah.
come from other countries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah.
And yeah, there's in terms of like mixing and stuff like that, that's inherently just gonna happen. I think there's no, unfortunately, with white people, it's quite obvious.
Yeah.
Once the mixing has happened, do you know what I mean? But there's black people, for example, that mix all the time, like black people and South Asian people that will mix all the time. You won't even know.
Yeah.
But it's not really a thing because it's to them they're like, oh, they're still dark.
Yeah.
They're all the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you would walk into a room and they'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah. But but the thing is though, this is kind of I feel what it is it's like it's because the change in the demographics have been so rapid over the last few decades. I feel like white people it's got to a point where like they're just like, I can't take it anymore, and their brains it's gone. Because the thing is, white people throughout their history have tended to oscillate from one extreme to the other. It's either like we let everyone in or we let no one in at all and everyone needs to go home. And it's kind of like they keep, throughout history, it kind of oscillates between the two things. So maybe we've gone through a period now where it's like such hyper diversity and everyone does mix and everyone, but it's not impossible to see an event where people could just go the complete opposite way.
All right,
It'd be very scary. It'd be really, really scary.
But again, it just wouldn't. The reason it wouldn't happen is because economically, a country's not going to cripple itself like that.
Hold on, we've seen Venezuela just do the same. Like it's not impossible. Like countries do crazy stuff. Like people have done crazy stuff. Right?
But like, in the sense of like, let's say you'd have to.
Because these same people
spend
also
money.
they're like fuck the economy. We don't care. Like if we have to spend hundreds of billions putting everyone on a plane so they piss off, these people would spend that.
Fair play.
So then it's
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, okay, there are countries and nations that would do that, but it would just be completely nonsensical.
Yeah.
Because you're losing money to get them to send them away.
Yeah.
And then you're losing the money that they would have got because they're here.
Also as well, what that guy fails to even piece together is like the international reaction against like apartheid South Africa. That was like many decades ago, but like that was the whole reason why that regime fell down. Now, obviously, you could say England itself would be stronger and there'd be more, whatever. But at the same time, it's like the whole rest of the world wouldn't just sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, sure, England's kicked out all of its non-white English people." Like everyone would condemn it for being the racist, white supremacist kind of like a policy that it is, right? So I think. It is true, yeah. Like economically, the country would be absolutely fucked if that was to happen.
And I also think it's always funny when you hear it from like because you hear it a lot, at least here in this country because I live here. People like, oh yeah, get out of the country or go back to your country, da da da.
Yeah.
And this rhetoric always runs until it's time for no more Iron Apple, no more Ibiza, no more Spain. Then these man have lost their shit. So it's like it's very selective.
Actually, that's a good point.
Go
yeah,
back
yeah.
to where, because it's like, oh, when we wanna do a little family holiday in a little summer with the kids, and we come to Spain,
Yeah.
you got no problem with it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's all mingle and all this kind of stuff, and then
Yeah.
so you can't have your cake and eat it, really and truly.
But okay, so the argument that they would have for that is like, we're just coming as tourists. We're not trying to live there. We're not trying to become Spanish. We're not trying to replace the Spanish ethnic, whatever kind of. That would be like the argument that they was gonna say.
And I'd say, if the opportunity was better, it would be another Dubai.
Yeah.
And really and truly, you would move there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
really
yeah.
just a situation of circumstance, than
Yeah.
principle, which is what you're trying to make it seem.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is one of those things where it's like these debates are becoming more popular on the right, and I really worry about it, because like it's a slippery slope, and it's kind of like, just because like certain ethnicities, there's each ethnicity that comes to a place has its pros and its cons, right? With every single like nation, there's pros and cons with people coming in, and I feel like some certain things obviously have happened in this country, like for instance the grooming scandal thing, right? And rather than kind of like looking at it and being like, okay, right, how do we crack down on the issues within this specific community? Instead, some English people are kind of just going like, they're all foreigners, they all need to go, and it's like, that's not really, you're kind of throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah, like Japanese people, Chinese people, all these kind of people, like they come, they work hard, like they don't cause any problems at all. Like why would you kick out like the Jews as well? Like I'm not even just saying it just for the sake of it. It's like the point that Andrew Gold has said is like, Jews have been here for 350 years, like they contributed a lot to the country. Why would you just kick them out? I mean, if they go to Israel, fine, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but like, I think it's just like, it's not for it's not for
I
you
think
to
there's
kick
been
them
too
all out.
much history amongst countries. Too much of the like social demographics and geopolitics have overlapped for you to now be like, oh, I'm gonna undo everything. Because at this point, we might as well just start drawing new borders again. Remake all the countries, bro. It's gonna get really messy. So I think there's got to be a kind of acceptance you got to have with the state of the world. It's not perfect. It could definitely be a whole lot worse. And I think everyone has to kind of move forward from this. Is just why when a certain group of people lay claims to stuff that happened God knows how many years ago, I'm like, difficult to run that. You're opening a bit of a Pandora's box. Because then how many other people can lay claim to that? And if someone somehow managed to have a deed that was older than yours, does that overwrite your deed? What happens then? Like, and so I think there needs to just be a general acceptance of everyone's where we are now. Yes, the reasons A, B, C, and D, whatever you want to call it, but everyone's the way they are now. So long as there's peace within nations and you've got economies and societies and communities and be happy.
So that would make, so the thing is, if we kind of, so the only reason why these arguments have started to take like kind of started rising to prominence is because you've obviously had mass migration, which then changes some of what you've said, which is that if all the nations kind of stayed kind of where they were, and there was like back before when there was like a few people would immigrate here or a few people, but when it's like on this much of a scale, where like the cities within England are no longer majority ethnically English, right? Then it's like, okay, and then if the English people started, let's say they made up 10% of the population of England, and let's say it got to that kind of position. At what point, why would you even call this England then? It's not even England. It's just like, this is just... you know what I mean? But, then like the place would be completely stripped of all of its history, all of its... So it's kind of... It's... I get what you're saying in terms of like, like everyone... where we are at the moment, but the problem is where people are at the moment keeps rapidly changing at a rate and at a pace which probably most people aren't comfortable with.
I want to bring up a point. Yeah. You know, like the history, as far as I know, the history of England, it was the super rich versus the super poor. Like that is the history of England until a period where we did.
I like pretty much every country, to be fair.
Okay, that's true. But like you know, the stories that they try and paint of this country, like it was king, and then you work for the king. You be a concubine for the king. Those are the people getting money. The people close to their king. If you're not close to the king, you're out there. You steal a potato, they're chopping your head off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like what is that? You know, because like really and truly, everybody else here kind of cushions the blow for the English people. If you know, if for the English people, if you understand what I'm saying.
Oh, because it's that thing about I get what you're saying in terms of like the historical exploitation of the English working class.
Yeah.
Has now been shifted onto the actually that,
You see what I'm saying, bro? Be grateful, bro. Like
but it's hard to feel that way when your streets and your high streets are changing. You're getting benefits from the government.
Yeah.
Being paid for, yes, in part by immigrants, but probably mostly by like English.
Like, let's be real, yeah. Like even like let's be real. Like we talk about the Jews and how the Jews are. Like a lot of the big brands in this country and a lot of big industries were started by Jewish people.
Yeah, Marks and Spencer's, Tesco.
You see, these are all
Unilever, Levi Jeans.
A lot of big brands.
Oh, I didn't know the list was that big.
Yeah. So those like so. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
How many Nigerians are on that list? Just that.
There might be a couple.
Now if we're talking about scamming,
This is what I mean.
No, but the thing is though, like, see, so that is that is a great point in terms of like the different ethnic groups add different things to it, and so in terms of like, obviously some groups, like you say, like in terms of like the Jews, they like, you know, they end up kind of like rising to the top of that system. And then there's other immigrant groups that kind of end up being at the bottom. So, but it's true, like having different ethnic groups, it kind of that typical class conflict between like the rich and the poor does kind of get cushioned a bit. And also as well, actually, I suppose the thing for a lot of these white working class people to be like, I think that what it is because that same guy, they were like, oh, well, what about like left-wing people and stuff? Yeah, right. What about like, you know, there's like left-wing people who are like communists or et cetera, who are just as English as anyone, but like, yeah. And it's like, but like you'd probably have more in common with an immigrant who has the same kind of similar political views to you, right? But then like this guy, he just couldn't see, he was like, no, well, like, but I would argue that I think that is more to do with values, and I think it's more to do, I don't think it's so much ethnicity. I think it's more to do with values. Yeah, like I would much rather someone who's, for me, I'm on the right. I'd much rather someone who's right wing from Timbuktu rather than a left wing person from anywhere. Right? You know what I mean? I think like that kind of way of, and maybe that's the right way, maybe that's the wrong way of looking at it. But the point I'm kind of overarching saying is that there's people you will get on with all around the world. And I think just to limit it to just your people, whatever your people is, it's kind of a narrow way of looking at it. And I feel like, you know, working class white English people here, all the immigrants go home. It's not like your life is suddenly going to be much better. Like the ruling class here don't give a shit about you at all. At all. They never will. Like they look down at you. So, but the topic's gone a bit deep and dark, but I just wanted to sort of kind of round it off with do each of you guys feel, first of all, English, and do you guys feel British, and then what's the nuances and etc.
Right. Brandon, go first.
Yeah, I don't feel English, obviously, for obvious reasons. Obviously, my parents were first generation. Been to Nigeria a couple times. Do I feel British? Yes. Born and bred. Obviously speak English. And fucking have this miserable depression like everyone else. So yeah, 100% British. Complain about the weather. Have a full English on a Sunday.
But you know what, yeah? Because I'm with you there, but
I love some football. Sorry.
I'm with you there, but I just feel like being raised in England means I have maybe I can't call myself English, but being raised in England, being raised in Scotland is not the same thing. Like, if I was raised in Scotland, I'd be completely different. Whereas if I was raised in Ireland, I would be completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm British doesn't mean like the English people and Scottish people are not the same. And then
no.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like I do feel like.
But I mean, you can say that, but you could get granular about everywhere. Like East London, growing up in East London, and West London, you could be like, yeah, there's slight
Yeah, you
differences.
could.
Yeah,
You could. But even on the point of being English, yeah, like being so immersed in English culture, like fair enough. My genes are not English, innit? Like, nah, then they never will be. But it's
Your
like,
genes are Jewish. Levi.
yeah.
Come on, yeah.
Levi jeans.
I
jeans.
Sorry, continue.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so well immersed in
No,
English
no,
culture.
that joke. Sorry, that joke pissed me off because he's not even wearing jeans.
Oh, do you not?
Oh no, I'm not.
You're not a team from here. Never mind.
yeah, that's good.
No, but
no.
obviously I'm not looking at a man's legs that deeply. Yeah, from here it just looked that cut. Anyway, continue. Proceed. What are you saying?
But
He's
yeah,
on the tech piece.
like, so I do understand when people say, when like guys like, yeah, my parents are from Jamaica, but I've been here my whole life. Yeah, I do feel English, and I really won't accept me, but I do feel like I hear it.
support England.
I definitely hear it because
Yeah, support England.
Yeah.
You're English.
you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you've been immersed, like you don't know anything else. You don't know any other. Like a lot of these people have never left their country. Like they only know this place. So if they feel English, I'm like, sometimes I thought, who am I to say you're not English, bro? Like you feel the way you feel, innit? Like I don't want to correct you on that point, innit? Like,
But then is that not like the trans argument?
what do you mean?
Just because you feel this, I'll pose that as a question. Yeah, like I'm just being a dick, basically. Because some people will make that argument. They'll be like, "Oh, just because you feel like this, I could feel Chinese."
Okay,
in me." You know what I mean? Like,
but that's the thing, though. Like,
yeah.
but did you? But are you really from? Like, did you really grow up in China? That's the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it's like it's the difference of saying, okay, let's say for example, let's say if I grew up in China,
Yeah.
feel Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there's nothing wrong with that. However, if I said I feel Chinese, I need to get plastic surgery to look Chinese.
You know what I'm saying?
With plastic surgery,
That's good.
I just rust a ting, bro.
Yeah,
No, that too.
yeah, that's a good point too. But okay, so you guys feel British, but not English. But then you have
Yeah,
some
I'm
sort of
British,
connection
not
to
English.
English, though. Yeah, okay.
I feel British, but not English, because Britain again for Britain, you got to take it like, okay, not even going that far behind. Like India was very much part of Britain. That's why they still play cricket and all this other stuff, part of the Commonwealth and stuff like that. That
Love it.
you know, if someone in India during the British Empire says, "Yeah, I'm British," you're not gonna turn around and be like, "Nah." However, if he does say, "I'm English," you might be like,
You know what? Actually, this is super interesting. Yeah, because for me, actually, I've been doing my ancestry. Well, the last few years I've been doing my ancestry, but like more recently I've been like really looking into it. The Graves family, because my dad's obviously like English, right? The Graves family, I took it all the way back to 1605.
1605.
1605, yeah. That's like records kind of.
Who was around when London burnt down?
No, 1605. That was Bonfire Night. Yeah. James the First. Yeah, King James the First. So
No, I meant from your family.
Oh. Well, what do you mean? What was in?
So obviously there was a Graves about.
Yeah. No, because the Graves family comes from like Lincolnshire and going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like in terms
Queen
of
Senior the First.
Yeah. No, in terms of like it could go even further back, but the thing is, like parish records, it will say like this person was born then, or whatever.
1600s in Lincolncher.
Yeah.
Imagine if they knew their son was called Kwame, bro. 400 years.
I often think that those ancestors looking down now, and they're like, you know what? Actually, I know we were racist back in the day, but like, actually, he's turned out all right. Okay, like, yeah, he's turned out all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have had enough time in heaven to like look down on us and be like, they're not all bad.
Every single one of them is turning in their groove.
I mean, you don't even have to go that far back. I mean, like, I know, for instance, like my my dad's mum, when black people first started coming into the neighborhood, yeah, right. Her mum was like, no, was it her mum or yeah, her mum was like, look at all these
Nignogs.
Something like nignogs, yeah. Not exactly nignogs, but it's like something along that. And then no. I look at all these darkies coming in, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah,
and my nan was like, don't call them darkies, mum. Call them coloured people. This is back in like the 50s, right? Or the 60s or whatever.
Yeah.
The point is, it's like I don't have to go that far back. I know that like my ancestors on on one side were like very racist not too long ago. Yeah,
They weren't
Like,
racist, bro. They just had
What-
minimal exposure.
Yeah. Actually,
That's
you know what?
probably
Yeah,
what it is,
yeah.
yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's true. Yeah, they did, yeah. Actually, that's probably a fairer thing.
Racism
that's
comes.
what it is.
The racism comes later on. Like
Yeah.
if after maximum exposure, you still haven't decided that I'm gonna accept this is going on. That's when it starts to look.
Nah,
a little
that's
bit-
when you've chosen to be racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said, I
No,
can see the evidence,
exactly.
but
No.
I want this.
Exactly.
I want this.
But the thing is though, see. So in terms of with me, then it's like, and I've had to come to terms with this as I've got older, which is that me being of English ancestry, it does put me in a different perspective than it does like for most other ethnic minorities, which is that like, you know, if you've kind of got ancestors that can go that far back, it's not like it's a weird one because I don't really see. Other people might see it differently. I don't see myself as British. I don't see myself as like this because I know the history of Britain was just an imperial project to like wrote the Scots and the Welsh and the Irish in. Yeah, it was just English imperialism that they dressed up and called it British. But like England has a long history, long before the empire. So I kind of look in that sort of sense and I feel that connection. But then on my mum's side, it's obviously very much more complicated, right? And they wouldn't feel English. They came from the British Empire. They came from Nigeria and from Barbados. And both of those have very complicated relationships with the British Empire in their own ways, right? So it's kind of, yeah. So for me, I would say I feel English overall. I don't really know what British really means. Like if Scotland becomes independent, what does British mean? If Wales becomes independent, what does British mean? You know
what do we have in common with
yeah,
those?
I feel what it is like people can't quite say that they're English, but they've got a British passport and they kind of go, oh, I guess we're British then. But I don't feel like it's a really concrete identity.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just with a lot of stuff. We call half the world the Western world, you know, and we kind of group that into one bucket, even though they're vastly different. Look, it's just another bucket you can kind of put it in.
It's true.
For me, I identify as British strictly, well, for a few reasons. One, I live in England. I know it's not. I'm not saying Britain. I can say I live in Britain, but more specifically, I live in England. But I see English as being the ethnicity, not the nationality.
See, I would caveat that. I would say like Anglo-Saxon is the ethnicity, yeah, but that's kind of getting kind of more technical with it, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, true, yeah. The English come from the Anglo-Saxon, so yeah, you could.
Yeah,
that makes
so
sense. Yeah.
I'm not gonna claim to be a white man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm not Dave Chappelle. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not running a skit
White
where I'm
power.
like,
I was about to say ching chang chop, but I don't want to get cancelled. Yeah.
Nah,
Like,
you wouldn't be
yeah.
cancelled.
No, he could get away with it, but I don't think I could.
But yeah, I feel you know, like, this is one thing that's always been a thing for me. Not that I'm a footballer, could have made it if I didn't fuck up my knee. But like, if I was ever playing for England, I always feel a bit about that. But if I was in the Olympics and I was competing for Team GB, I wouldn't feel as about that. That's just me personally.
There's probably quite a lot of athletes who feel like that because when it comes time to sing like "God Save the King," a lot of the black players won't sing it.
I guarantee
That is
they
something
don't.
I've not exactly.
I guarantee they don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, there were times where we had to sing the national anthem. And I'm thinking, what are we doing? We're playing. Well, it wasn't like non-league. It was like at cup finals of that and stuff like that. And
how is it they make you even do it?
Yeah. And I was just sitting there like, I don't know any of this. What?
Yeah, because they don't get taught to you in school or anything at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, brother, you didn't teach any of us this, bro.
Yeah.
What, are we just supposed to just know this, bro? Like, what?
Yeah.
Part of owning the British passport, isn't it?
This
Yeah.
is
Bro.
Yeah.
If you want a citizenship, you gotta know it. But if you're already here,
Oh,
that's
dude.
the cheat code. You don't need to know that.
But yeah, shit. Yeah, that's my thing. I do identify as British.
Wait, so if this guy became prime minister and was like, right, you've got to go back to Nigeria, you've got to go back to Ghana, you've got to go back to, where are you from again?
we'll find somewhere.
One of your places. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What would you guys
At this
say
point,
to
I wouldn't be mad.
I'll be like, can you put me first class, please?
that? So you see,
Window seat.
See, he's right. Yeah, he's not really English, mate. You know what I mean? Fucking get
No,
it.
but if you fucking sent me to fucking Thailand as well, I'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah, send me
Oh,
first class, bro. But
Actually, you know what? It's one of those things that, yeah, if you're getting kicked out of a country, it's not like you're gonna like. I wouldn't fight. Like, as much as I've got all these like roots and stuff, I'm like, well, if it's got to that point, if I'm literally getting kicked out, this ain't my country anymore. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Yeah,
I'm just gonna tell him I lost my passport. Tell him I'm Jamaican. You know, send me,
yeah.
send me to the Caribbean somewhere, man.
Hey, if you guys want to send me to a certain place in the Eastern Mediterranean, you know which
That's
one.
one for you, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
If you lived in Tel Aviv for 5 years, would you consider yourself Israeli?
I mean, what as in, like,
Identify in whatever capacity.
I wouldn't. No,
you
I
want
wouldn't.
to.
I wouldn't identify. But like, definitely, I would like. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Like, that's really when I retire. It's too damn cold in this country, and I've decided, I'm at least even if I can't move there, it's definitely either I become a political refugee and have to flee there, or I'm retiring as an old man. So yeah, that would be my.
You did the most Israeli thing. You just danced around the whole question. Didn't answer me at all.
What was the question?
Would you identify?
No, I already answered you that. No, I wouldn't identify as Israeli. No. But I could live there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that is Israel's for the Jews. I'm not Jewish, so yeah. End of yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, of all the nations on this planet, the one that you would choose, like, if you had to leave here, would be Israel.
Well, Barbados is too hot, and Nigeria. Oh, we forgot about. No, actually, I was going to do a joke here, but we actually did forget about Trump bombing Nigeria on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
We totally forgot about that. Damn. Yeah.
Oh,
But that story got overshadowed
Quickly.
very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah. So
Yeah, it did actually.
Yeah, very quickly. Yeah. So anyway, on that note, well, unless there's any other questions or
No, I think that's a good time.
Yeah, I think we've done well.
Ooh, time to look it off. Give me 1 second.
shout out to Somalia.
Yeah, Somaliland.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact difference between the two. I just know they're not the same, but they're connected.
So Somaliland used to be British. Somalia used to be Italian. So like Somaliland is in the north and has had a well functioning democratic system for the last 30 years. But just no one's recognized them. Whereas Somalia is just Somalia.
It's all run by Israelis.
Yeah. Dun.
But yeah, shit, that's been Mandemics, another podcast, epidemic and a systemic endemic. We're alive and direct, so don't sweat it. No matter the topic, we just shell it. Top up our ideas like phone credit. No longer just debit. Stir up the pot, then we chef it. Let them land, don't wreck it. Take a touch, don't quiff it. Hey. We're back same time next week. What?
No,
on Tuesday.
Oh, we're moving the date. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're moving back to Tuesday. So yeah.
Just to make things more accessible for everybody. Yeah, no, that's it. No new announcements. Like and subscribe thing. Peace. We out.
Hey.
Is that it?
Of course, bro.
Oh, dumb.
No, that's the caption as well.
Oh,
man.
it's still recording.
Yeah, it's saving.
Oh.